Good evening, friends, followers, and channel members. Oh, happy Easter to those of you that that celebrate it. And oh my God, our house is full of so much chocolate. Not for me and the wife, might I add. Oh, how are you all doing, guys? Great to be back after a few days off. Bank Holiday Monday here in the UK, and I thought, well, let's head over to my local airport, Manchester. We haven't been there for a while. See if we can flatten that hump on runway 23 right a little bit more. We're in Hamburg this evening, setting things off. Lots of VATSIM ATC around tonight as well, as I guess you would expect from a holiday weekend, which is great. Not sure how long it'll last. If we can get some ATC all the way there, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? But thanks, guys, for stopping on by. Let's just have a quick look into the chats, jump in there, and see what we've got. So welcome on board, those of you that are coming in. So Nick is here, as is the legend Dark Fury. Hey Nick, hey Dark, how you both doing? Hope you've had a good weekend. Hey Beluga, Liana, good to see you as well. Tuta, Jeremy, DC, Gert. Susie says spent the whole day struggling to cope with 1 kilobyte of internet. 1 kilobyte? Is that even a thing anymore? My Nokia 3210 used to have more than that. That sounds like a really painful struggle. Robert One, hello, and Dr. Magic says, good evening from the Norfolk coast, last day of the holidays, no one is looking, so catching as much of the streams as he can before he's caught. Excellent, Doctor. Hope you've had a nice holiday in Norfolk, gorgeous part of the UK. J-Hog, good evening to you. You're en route to Glasgow with Relic. Pop back in when landed. Fair enough, J-Hog. Safe landing in Glasgow tonight. Hey, Mike. Hey, Virtual Pilot. Good to see you. And a shout out to those of you watching on Twitch as well. Hey, Fatten Gaming. Good evening, mate. Hope you are well. Right, as per usual, the operational flight plan pinned into the chat for those of you watching on YouTube, so you can go and check that out. We'll go and get on board in a moment. Hey Pete Mosley, good evening. Something's gone very strange in my Streamlabs chat window tonight. For some reason, everyone seems to be being assigned a random colour. I have no idea why. Channel members are still green, mods are still blue. As for everybody else, it looks like a rainbow when I look down my chat list. Not quite sure what's going on there. Hey Pete, hey Otto, good to see you. So my apologies if I do end up missing a comment this evening. Anyway, shall we get on board and start setting things up? So good fun tonight flying into Manchester. Always good. Let's start as we usually do, then going through the operational flight plan. Just check I am set up. Yeah, I am. It's alright, just checking external power's connected and APU bleeds off and things like that. So yeah, that's fine. Good stuff. Alright, operational flight plan coming up. Let's check that out. Hey, Nick's also on Twitch, Viewbird464. How you doing? Lewis Aviation celebrating nearly 2 years of channel membership. Lewis, that is awesome, mate. How's the training going as well? Recently started cabin crew for, did you say it was Jet 2, Lewis? I can't remember. But yeah, thank you so much, mate. That is an incredible length of channel support. Thank you so much for that. Alright, so let's see what we've got to work with tonight. The first thing that caught my eye was the underload. It's less than 2 tons, so quite heavy this evening. Payload of 15 tons, just over. Alternate is Newcastle. Not been there for a while either. Cost index of 4, that's the norm. Cruise flight level of 380. Oh, we've got some headwind tonight slowing us down. Never mind. Oh, Lewis, it's Ryanair. I didn't realise, Lewis, it was Ryanair that you're going to be doing the swimming drill last week. Oh, you did the swimming drill last week. That's so much fun. I hope the water was warm for you. Mind you, I guess if you're landing in some open water somewhere or the ocean, it's not going to be that warm, is it? Right, let's continue to look through this. So OFPS is on runway 15 for departure. Western 3 Delta and 23 right for landing. 501 miles. Excellent. And Mark Loughlin says, finally got a live stream en route on VATSIM to, I want to say Budapest. I may have got that wrong. Sorry, Mark, if that is wrong. But yeah, great to have you on board, mate. Great to have you joining us on stream today. Plug fuel about 6.3 tons. Then how much is for the alternate tonight? Only 1.3. Yeah, it's not that much further up to Newcastle. So quick looking at the routing, that's all pretty straightforward. We go through Amsterdam, flight information region tonight. After Amsterdam we're then obviously into London, looking at the op-ed arrival. Oh, we fly over our house this evening. Excellent. Well, that's always nice to give my wife a wave, let her know where I am. Alright, looking at the alternates then and our destination. So, not sure what the weather is like where you guys are watching, but here in the UK it's now April, which means that we get what's called April showers. It's just a phrase, but it's actually very true. Throughout April you just get build-ups of cumulus clouds that then just gather moisture. It gets too cold, they drop, condensers, and you end up just getting wave after wave after wave of rain shower. You'll get half an hour of sun, half an hour of rain, half an hour of sun, half an hour of rain, and that's how it goes. So anything can happen when we get into Manchester tonight. As you can see there, the ceiling's 900, visibility is 3 kilometres. Still Cat 1, but it's not perfect conditions. Newcastle, the alternate, looks a little bit better. The best one, well, they're actually looking at that, is Stansted. Hopefully things won't end up being that bad that we have to divert down there. Passengers wouldn't be happy. So that's all right. Let's have a look at the full weather brief. So Manchester 250 and 11. That's all right. Winds are good there. But there you go. Look, few clouds, 2,700 feet, towering cumulus. That's what gives rise to these rain showers that we so often get throughout April. QNH 1004 at the moment, and there you go as well. Tempo, visibility's dropped because of the showers of rain. So this is what keeps pilots on the toes in April. Rain showers just dumping themselves over runway thresholds, meaning that you don't get to see the you don't get to see the runway till the last minute, which is no good. Landro, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Hope you are well. Dr. Magic, you had a April hailstorm. Yeah, that happens as well. Obviously, happens as well. Yeah, so you can see there's loads of issues there, or potential issues. So there's a chance of wind. There's just basically, it's April. Should we just say there's a chance of everything? Wind, thunderstorms, rain. I don't know if there has actually been any thunderstorms in the UK today. They did say it could happen, but yeah, there you are. So good fun getting into Manchester tonight. Newcastle looks a little bit better. It looks a lot better actually, a little bit more reliable. When you see probability 30 though, the chance of that happening, you're going to have to be unlucky for that to happen. Liverpool, to be fair, is not too dissimilar to Manchester. Stansted looks great, doesn't it? Look at that, that's alright. But again, tempo, winds gusting up to 34 knots, so winds are starting to get up at over the UK today. So there's our flight route. Let's have a look at the signature. Yeah, so there's just confirmation of that headwind. We're going to get all the way to here, pushing towards us tonight, and throughout the flight, once we just depart and start heading westbound, we've got potential icing up to 16,000 feet. I would imagine we'll be above that when we get there, but again, it's something to consider. Yeah, all good fun. Not really much else to say about that. So what fuel we're going to take? Well, we can't take any more than 1.8 tons, otherwise we'll be above the maximum landing weight. We wouldn't want to take 1.8 tons, that's far too much, because we get some directs, we get in a little bit quicker. For whatever reason, we're going to be overweight. So what we got? Let's take 7 tons. 7 tons, just in case things go a bit messy in Manchester for whatever reason, because it's just unpredictable, and obviously you want to be prepared for that. Expect the unexpected, that kind of things. So let's tell the ground crew that's what we want. 7 tons overall once we get going, and I think we can start setting everything up. Before we go any further, let's have a listen to the 80s, because we do have 80s online I think tonight. We'll just grab the frequency for that. It is Hamburg 12432. Let's check that out. 12432. And just whilst we're doing that, I'll hit the init button there, so that all will get pulled in. What it should do. 1 hour 25 flight time. Wonderful. Alright. Grab my pen. Let's get the 80s. That's a very quiet 80s. maybe voice ATIS isn't working at the moment. All right. Well, if that's not working, let's grab it from the tablet then instead. Christian celebrating 25 months of memberships. That's an unbelievable time. Thank you so much, Christian. You'll take a one-way ticket. What, a one-way ticket to to Manchester? You don't want one of those. Oh, ATIS is offline. Well, that's interesting. It's not offline in VPilot, is it? No, it appears to be online in VPilot. Okay, let's take a look. So, Hamburg information X-ray is current. Expect ILS approach runway 15 in use for landing and takeoff. Transition level 701, passing 2,000 feet. Contact radar 123925. Let's make a note of that. Wind is 150 at 18 knots. We can see why they're using runway 15 then. Cav OK. Temperature is 15, dew point 5. QNH is 1011. Trend temporary wind 160 at 15 knots. Gusts up to 25. Okay, so that's everything that we've got just there. Had to read that out. For some reason it wasn't working. Okay, well we've got the ATIS. That's sorted. Oh, behind skies, I need to go. Let me see if I can just change this because for some reason Nightbot keeps lying to you. Let me go in and change that before we go any further because it's not a giveaway night tonight, I'm afraid. In fact, that last giveaway was for the yeah, it was for the... what stream was it we did? It must have been the Christmas stream, wasn't it? It must have been the Christmas stream. Let me just have a quick look at that. There we go. Let me change that. Right, hopefully with a bit of luck, Nightbot is no longer lying to you. Right, so let's go through the flows. We need to get passengers on. We need to be pushing back in about half an hour. So let's tell GSX they can start to get them on. Cabin crew's already on board, so let's welcome them in and give them a shout. Cabin crew refueling is underway and the bags are starting to get loaded. So let's open the doors and allow our passengers on board. Thank you. Aviation passion simulator. No, the ATIS should be 124325. 124325. So yeah, just confirmation of that. It's there's no voice on there. Right, so aircraft in its turnaround state. Just do the usual stuff. So nav logo lights. Yeah, we've got those on. Acupressure's good. Spoilers, flaps, parking brake. That's fine. All right, let's do the rest of the setup. 1011 is the QNH and skids on. Check the audio control panel and 1215 guard is on VHF2. They're off. They're off. The switching panel is fine. Thrust levers, engine starter switches, mode selector, that's fine. Up to the FCU 1011 constraints on. The initial climb here out of Hamburg is 5,000. So there we go. Passengers are starting to come on board now, guys. Welcome. Right, let's set up the box. Hey Frankie 54. So the what do you call it? The throttle is it's set dependent upon the Fenix. So showing you my thrust lever settings bears no it means nothing because it's just linear. What you need to do if you're flying the Fenix is set it up through the box, through the do configuration. So that, yeah, doesn't make any difference in the Airbus. So what we're doing, let's go to our data page. IRS, what we got? 3 nav greens, that's fine. Aircraft status, that's right, that's right. Okay, let's do the init request. Do we get pre-departure clearance here? Yeah, we do. Echo Delta Delta Hotel. Alright, well, we'll do that then. We'll send that in. Right, that's fine. Let's just go and get our pre-departure clearance sorted. So ATC menu and request. Oh no, not that one. It is in the AOC menu, isn't it, for our pre-departure? ATC request. There we go. Pre-departure clearance. Don't need oceanic. We are gate number 8. We've got information X-ray and type A320, and the station is Echo Delta Delta Hotel. And send that off. So hopefully we'll get dinged in a little bit. Mar Jones, thank you for the follow. Hope you are well. Hey Marcel, hey William FS, thanks for coming on board, guys. Good to see you as usual. Right, back to my init A page. Flight number is easy. Do you know what? Where's my flight plan gone? There we go. So what we got today, it is Easy 2196, a real world flight again, this one, guys. So always like doing a real life flight number. There we go. Let's just ding that before that starts screaming at us. There's our departure clearance. Cleared via off 15 West 3 Delta 5,000 feet, squawk 2514. Okay, we'll go. Send that. Okay, leave that on screen. We'll get that set in a bit. Cruise level, come to that in a moment. Ground temperature is 15. The tropo is 30706. Grab the winds. Let that go in. Right, winds are done. IRS in it. Right, let's check these then. So 53, 73, 8. 53, 73, 435. What we got east? 1001 east. 1001 east. Okay. Close enough for the sim. Alright. I've seen it. We've got another message on there. Close has been confirmed. Good. Okay. I'll leave that open for now. Right, yeah, that's fine. Back to our init, and we've got a flight level of what, 380 tonight. Nice and high. 52. Oh, not 25. This would be so much easier to do and faster if you had something to physically type in. Right, that's all done. So, departing runway 15, as we've got on here, we're on West 3 Delta departure, as per the flight plan. Then at the other end, we're expecting ILS 23 right, and that's going to be on the Hotbed 1 Mike arrival. And that Novia, otherwise it takes us right over the Manchester VOR, which we don't want that. 505 miles, operational flight plan's got 501 miles, perfect, that's all fine. Alright, let's just do a little gross error check on that then. So, there we go, that's fine. That's fine. Just checking the route. There we are. Hopefully what will happen is we won't have to fly the full procedure and go via Paul Hill. We'll kind of get a bit of a direct from goals to get the ILS in, so that would be nice. Okay, radnav page then here at Hamburg. So we'll get the Whiskey Sierra November NDB in, which is part of our departure anyway. ALF and Hamburg. Pop those both in. So radnav's done. All right, in it B, have we got ourselves our preliminary flight plan? Yes. So 0 fuel weights 59.2. C of G is 31.2. The alternate fuel is 1.3. Right, let's see what the aircraft wants us to take. And C of G for takeoff is 29.6. 6.2, and we're going to be taking 7. We told the ground crew, didn't we? So that gives a takeoff weight of 66. That's the heaviest we've been for a while on stream. So 66 tonight, and that's an extra 22 minutes of thinking time. Hey Faraz, good to see you. Thanks for coming on board, mate. Good, that's all done. Alright, so I'll accept that, and now let's do our departure performance. Twyrock68 on Twitch says, so after watching your YouTube video on how to go cold and dark to full flight, you must say you now no longer have to pay a therapist. Well, you didn't need a therapist, you just needed a teacher, which is probably just as expensive in real life. Oh, wrong app. Okay. Top Gun, is the trip wind in it not working? No, Top Gun, you don't need it. So if you download all the wind data on the Init A page, you don't need that because it's already built in. It already knows the winds throughout your flight. Right, what we're doing, we're departing runway 15. It is dry here in Hamburg. Flaps 1 as normal. No need to force toga. Anti-has to be off. Packs off. Takeoff runway is takeoff weight rather. Sorry, is 66. And the C of G is 29.6. Let's grab the weather. And I don't know Hamburg too well. Is there an intersection we can take just to speed up the departure? Oh, Echo 3. How long's the runway? 3.6. Oh, it is quite long. 3.6. Not sure Echo 4 is a good idea. But Echo 3 should be workable if that information's there. Let's have a look. Oh, Echo 3 is 2 kilometers. Oh, we are heavy.
Thank you. I hope you enjoy your drink.
Oh, sorry, no. Echo 3 is 2 kilometers. Yeah, that's fine. Echo 4. Yeah, we can't do Echo 4. We can't take off with 1300 meters. Right. So Echo 3, it is, and that gives us then to enter into the box 131. 140, 140. Transition altitude 5,000. Flaps 1, and what's our flex tonight? It's 58. There we go. Hey Paul, are you able to request the winds in the rail aircraft, or is it manual from flight plan? No, you can request them. Yeah. Christian says, is 15 also the landing runway, or 23? If it's the landing runway, is 15 as well. We can't take Echo 3, can't we? Is that written in the notes that I've not seen? Go on, Christian, be the PM. Why can't we take Echo 3? If landing is... yeah, we can't take Echo 4, that makes sense, because that's where they get off, but we can take Echo 3. I'm presuming Christian means this one, but I shall. He has better knowledge of my of the German airports than me, so we'll see. Oh, Christian, you had a okay, fair enough. We'll ignore you then, mate. Yeah, so we can. Yeah, we can take Echo 3. That's fine. Okay, all that's good. Let's get confirmation here. Oh, it's noise abatement 1. Oh, that's something a little bit different, right? So thrust reduction, acceleration values. We'll get those updated. 1533, 3053, and engine out is 1053. So that's fine. And then we'll get the engine out SID in there as well. Okay, so what we got? Transition altitude, that's fine. Thrust reduction is 1553. Acceleration is 3053. Engine out was fine. And there is a speed restriction as well on our departure today of 210 knots, I think it is, till we pass 216. Yeah, there it is. So we can fly at clean speed then, 209. But let's pre-select that. We don't want to accelerate to 260. That's 250. Sorry, 209. That's done. Good. All right. Secondary flight plans. Copy the active. And have a look what was the engine out procedure here. So it's non-standard at this point. So 5 miles from ALF, it's a left turn to the Ham VOR. Now this is interesting because I think the Hamburg VOR, according to the NOTAMs, is actually out of service at the moment. So that's not too much of a problem because the Airbus obviously has the GPS coordinates of the Hamburg VOR, so we could use it still for the engine out procedure. We can use it still as a VOR, but what we can't do is use raw data. So, for instance, in the real world tonight, if you tuned the Hamburg VOR into sort of into your RadNav page and then turned on the VOR indicator here, it wouldn't work. But because the Hamburg VOR is still an actual waypoint which has got GPS coordinates in that are sat in the box, we can use it. Alright, so let's pop in the engine out procedure here. So this is going to be, we'll just create a place bearing distance waypoint which is 5 miles from ALF, and confirmation of where ALF is. Is it on here? No, it's probably on the approach chart, so I'll just check that out. Oh, there it is. It's on the airfield ALF. So ALF 5 miles out, and we'll just have it on the runway departure track, which is 149. So, oh, what did I not put in there? Place, bearing, distance. It is 5 miles. Yeah. There we go. Place bearing distance 01. Then we're off to the Hamburg VOR, which is a left turn. 8 miles out. Enter the hold, and then from there we just need to confirm. The inbound course is 006 and it's right turns. Done. And then if we have lost an engine, we're obviously going to come back to Hamburg. And that will be arriving on ILS runway 15. No star. Is Hamburg one of the VIAs? It is indeed, so that's going to tidy things up quite nicely. Check this out. There we are, so 5 miles out, left turn, and then enter the hold of the Hamburg VOR, and the approach is already in. Look, if we have to come back in. Wonderful. Right, box is sorted. Like it. Only other thing I need to do now is load the aircraft up using the Fenix app. So just confirming that we're taking 7 tons, tell the refuelers. Then we can start the briefing. Alright, so let's just do the squawk as well. 2514. Let's get that in. . couple of other pieces of information off this, wasn't there? Close that one. Request startup. Next page. 12685. And there was also another message which gave us the... Did it give us the departure? 123925 I've got written down. Can't remember where we got that from. Oh, good. Oh, it was from the 80s, that wasn't it? That's fine. Okay, they're all done. Let's close those messages down. Alright, good. So let's do our brief, and then I think we're about ready to go, aren't we? So bring the weather up, and you can see everything as we brief it. Starting with the weather as per usual, then we've got alright weather here in Hamburg. It's not that bad. Why is this not loading? There we are. There you go. So there's the weather. We've got a nice runway wind. It's a bit strong, you know, 17 knots, so we might feel that as we go down the runway. But it's a nice strong headwind. Cab okay, so no clouds, no anti-ice required for departure. 15 degrees. QNH now 1010. We're just going to go and update that actually. And tempo 16015, gusting 25. Oh yeah, so the winds have got up a little bit whilst we've been sat here setting everything up. So yeah, that could be a maybe a little bumpy takeoff for the passengers, nothing to worry about. Weather conditions though are all dry, so runway should be good. Weather en route, a little bit of anti-ice as we climb out to the west. That should be fine above 1600 feet. We've got wind slowing us down, headwind of, what was it, about 39 knots today. The weather in Manchester is just, we've got scattered showers, a few towering cumulus, so it could be a bit bumpy coming into Manchester later on this evening, and also a little bit wet. Aircraft type is A320, fully serviceable, nothing in the tech log except the working weather radar, in that it doesn't work, so sadly we don't have that, which will be quite handy coming tonight into Manchester. No times that affect us today for our departure. Threats to be aware of at Hamburg, not too familiar with it, so just need to be pay particular attention to where we're going and how we're going. As you can see, we don't want to take the wrong taxiway down here. There's a few lines that we're going to take, 4, 3, 5, etc. onto Echo 1. So let's just be careful where we're going, pay particular attention to that. Other than that, around the airport itself, there's no real terrain to worry about. MSA is 2,100 feet, which we'll see on the chart. So yeah, it should be absolutely fine. We've got ATC to assist us as well. So then, let's talk about the departure. Just going back then, we're stand 8. We're going to push back, presumably facing northeast, either onto Zulu. From there, we'll take presumably Alpha 5 or Alpha 4, crossing runway 23, and then onto Echo 1, and we'll tell ATC we can take Echo 3. For departure then, let's just have a look what we've got. I'll just confirm then in the flight plan page in the box, we've got departure runway 15, and we've got the Wessa 3 Delta in the box. Quick look at the Wessa 3 Delta. It's noise abatement 2 departure. No, it isn't. It's noise abatement 1 departure. So we're straight out till we hit 202. Then we've got a right-hand turn, max speed of 210 knots. Clean speed tonight is 209. That's pre-selected, so we can clean up on schedule. We don't need to fly with the flaps out or S speed or anything daft like that. So first turns to the right, and our initial climb for this is at 5,000 feet. Once we pass 2,000 feet, we need to contact Bremen radar, which is 123925. That is done without the tower telling us to do that, so I need to remember to do that. I'll get autopilot on nice and early to assist with the flying of the aircraft, while I can then concentrate on the comms. So yeah, that's about it. Translation level 5,000 feet, and we've just said MSA is 2,100 feet. So that's how we expect to do the taxi, and then the departure. the only other thing to mention is the emergency brief. So standard Airbus emergency brief, and the engine out procedure here for Hamburg runway 15 is non-standard. 5 miles, it's a left turn Hamburg VOR. We'll get into the hold. We can get up to 3,000 feet and we're nice and safe. Just confirmation of everything in the box then. So flight plans loaded, radar page, we've got the Hamburg VOR, we've got the ALF VOR as well, we've got the WESA NDB. Progress, flight level 380 is our planned cruise, ultimate is 36, maximum is 391, so 38 is going to be okay for us today. Confirmation of the V-speed is 131, 140, 140, clean is 209, transition altitude is 5000, thrust reduction acceleration 1553, 3053, engine out 1053, we're flexing today at 58, and it's going to be a flaps 1 departure. We've got 7 tons of fuel that we're going to be taking with us, expected to land 2.8 tons in Manchester. Secondary flight plan is the engine out procedure. So I think that is that's it done. We should be good to go. And I think they've just closed the doors as well.
Hi Gavin, all the passengers are on board and we're ready to go. I'll bring you a cup of tea after we've taken off.
That's great, thank you.
So I'm just waiting for the final load sheet to come through. We've already got a pre-departure clearance, so we don't need to mess about with that. While we can find a final load sheet, then let's get the EPU started. Then we can get going. Note123 on Twitch. Good evening, sir. If you want to check out the YouTube channel, there is a dedicated video to my graphic settings, so you can obviously find those and replicate them or tweak them as you wish. 453 Aimless as well. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Hey, Scary. Good to see you there as well. Reyes, do I get any sort of lag in the Phoenix? Not really. Everything seems all right. Okay, so let's get that APU on. I think it can be laggy if you're in a heavy, densely populated airport, and you've not got. I suppose I used to get some stutters and things when I used to fly with the GTX 1660 graphics card. I've now upgraded, so I'm on the 3060 now, so that does seem to work pretty well. Hey Papa Charlie, it's a SimSmart app not only for the Neo A320, it is in terms of all the performance data. This is Neo performance data, but thrust reduction acceleration values, engine out acceleration values, and engine out departures are for all A320s, 319s, all the A320 family, basically. So I'm just waiting for that APU to start. Welcome everyone on board while we do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself, the first officer, and the cabin crew, may I welcome you on board this Easyjet aircraft for your flight today. The ground crew and the fueling crew have all finished, and we're just about finished with all our cockpit preparation up here. The cabin crew are making their final checks as they work through the cabin, so if you could please get yourselves sat down comfortably with your seatbelts securely fastened and give them their full attention as they begin their safety briefing. A big welcome on board today to our Easyjet Sim Pilot members, who of course are welcome to free complimentary drinks throughout the flight. Once we reach our cruising altitude, our cabin service will commence and the cabin crew will be able to provide you with drinks, snacks and merchandise throughout the duration of the flight. Once again, I'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with Easyjet today. We'll have an update for you when we are airborne.
Right, 12685 we'll contact them in a moment. Alright, so APU's on, APU bleed is on as well. We'll get the packs on in a moment. So let's do our cockpit preparation checklist. So aircraft acceptance has been completed. Fuel quantity is 7 tons, all balanced. Seatbelts are on. It is. We've got 3 nav greens and the barrel ref QNH 1010.
Cabin crew, we're all ready to go, so please arm the doors and cross-check. Thank you.
Okay, let's contact ATC and tell them that we're ready to go. We'll get the ground crew into position while I'm doing that because it takes them a while.
Zero, have you heard my last position? Affirmative, cross runway 33, taxi on to Bravo 6, Echo 1 and Echo 3 up to holding point for runway 15 at Zulu 3.
So that's 090, in between Bravo 6, Zulu 3, Alpha 1 and then cross runway 23.
Load sheets come
Between
through.
Bravo 6 and Zulu 3, Alpha 1 and cross runway 23 to Easyjet 090.
So that's 090, those taxiways are in between Bravo 6 and Echo 1.
Roger that, to Easyjet 090.
To that 090, just confirm holding point runway 15, now via Zulu 5, Alpha 5, cross runway 23, Echo 1 and then Echo 3.
Tower, good evening, Easy 2196, stand 8 is ready for push and start.
Easy 2196, stand by.
We'll go.
Eurowings 55 Alpha, wind 150 degrees, 17 knots, runway 15, clear for takeoff, vorbei.
Clear for takeoff, runway 15, Eurowings 5 Alpha.
Right, the final load sheets here, so 038's
Scandinavian
591.
4 to Yankee, do
Take
you
away
have a gate of strike?
659.
And negative.
And CG 29
Scandinavian 4 to Yankee, roger, then taxi to gate
That's
07
fine.
Bravo via Zulu 1.
Scandinavian 4 to Yankee, gate 07 Bravo via Yankee 1.
Scandinavian 4 to Yankee, confirm Zulu 1.
Sorry, via Zulu 1 to gate 07 Bravo.
Hey, Dead Ghost Sash, how you doing, mate?
Hamburg Tower 9.
David English, good evening.
Lufthansa 3 Lima Charlie, Hamburg Tower, hello. Number 2, wind check 150 degrees, 17 knots.
3 Lima Charlie.
Hamburg Tower, MSFS 7046 on short final, Blankensee.
Medivac 7046, wind at the field 150 degrees, 17 knots.
Medivac? Don't hear that call sign too often.
That's Cockpit, approved to leave on ground, Medivac 7046.
William, did I get a lamb roast this Easter? No, no. Although we do have a load of lamb in our freezer, I keep meaning to defrost. Christian, slides are not armed. Did someone just say the slides were armed? They won't be armed until the beacon lights on.
Pushback approved facing north, Zulu 1 blue line.
Pushback approved facing north on the Zulu 1 blue, Easy 2196. Let's hope GSX do that. Right, beacon lights on and transponder is on. That's all good. And come on, the GSX. Let's do our thing. Let's see where they're going to push us. So the parking brake is on, takeoff data is confirmed, windows are closed, EFPM phone, are on flight mode, doors closed and armed, beacon light is on. Parking brake's released.
Enter runway 23 via Alpha 1 and then exit on Alpha 5, Echo 1, holding point Zulu 3 for runway 15.
Tweet at 090, it's just Alpha 5, so taxi to holding point runway 15, now left via Alpha 5, cross runway 23,
so noticeable
Echo
steering's
1,
disconnected, start the timer, engine mode selected to ignition, starting engine 1.
Cross runway 23 via Alpha 5, continue taxi on to Echo 1, past Echo 3, holding point Zulu 3 for runway 15.
Christian, is the beacon light on? Only after I got clearance to push, Christian. I think you're a step ahead of us, mate. you're two on the ball this evening. Yeah, so beacon light obviously goes on once you've got clearance. You know that, Christian. Right, if GSX decide to push me somewhere stupid, we're going to have to make a quick call.
Showing the exit routes.
Lufthansa 1 Tango Yankee Air from Able Echo 3.
And brace position.
Lufthansa 1 Tango Yankee, roger, stand by.
Brace.
Lufthansa 3 Lima Charlie, wind 150 degrees, 17 knots, runway 15, clear to land, long rollout approved.
Ah, they're going to push us on the orange.
Runway 15, clear to land, long rollout approved. Lufthansa 3 Lima Charlie.
Please
I
be
think.
aware
Lufthansa 1 Tango Yankee, taxi to holding point runway 15 via Zulu 1 orange line, Alpha 5, cross runway 23, Echo 1 and Echo 3.
your seatbelt is fastened.
Well, it might just be pushing straight on Zulu 1.
runway 15 via Zulu 1 orange, Alpha 5, crossing runway 33, Echo 1 and Echo 3. Lufthansa 1 Tango Yankee.
Keep it fastened.
And Easy 2196, just for information, we've been
If the air
pushed
supply
back
fails,
onto
masts will
Zulu
drop
1.
from above you. Pull a mast towards
Easy
you.
2196, roger, no problem.
Put the mask over your nose and mouth. Hold in place with the strap. Pull on each
blame the
side
ground
to
crew.
adjust
And Easy 2196, do you have an estimated taxi time for me?
others.
Be
Land on
about
board.
3
Take the
minutes,
life
Easy
jacket from under your
2196.
seat. Put it over your
2196, roger.
tapes around your waist. Click together.
Engine 1's happy, starting engine 2.
And pull the strap to adjust. Do not
Parking brake set.
Scandinavian call to Yankee Equinox. Thank you so much for ATC and Shutdown.
If it
Scandinavian
fails,
40 Yankee, don't push our engines.
blow into the tube. There is a light and whistle for
Tower
taxi.
Speedbird 875 ready for
We
taxi.
also carry flotation aids for children.
Is that Dark Fury in a
Speedbird
Speedbird?
875, advise able to depart out of runway 15 intersection Echo 3.
And seatbelt fastened.
Affirm we can take off Echo 3, Speedbird 875.
That means he must be in an Airbus.
Roger, taxi to holding point runway 15 via Zulu 4, Zulu 1 blue line, Alpha 5, cross runway 23, Echo 1 and then Echo 3.
Hey, iLuki96, thanks so much for being on the live stream tonight.
Zulu 1 blue, Alpha 5, cross 23, Echo 1 and hold short 15 Echo 3, Speedbird 875.
Molly, I've just made an improved GSX profile with both blue and orange available for the pushback. That is something that I could probably do with getting hold of.
Lufthansa 3 Lima Charlie, welcome to
Right,
Hamburg.
engine number
Taxi
2
to gate,
is
03
happy,
Alpha
so let's do our
via,
flows.
the Alpha 6,
Anti-stop
Zulu 5
required,
and
views
Zulu
off.
4, hold short of Zulu 4.
Spoilers, rudder, flaps 1 and trim.
Lufthansa 3 Lima Charlie, taxi to gate 03 Alpha via Alpha 6, Zulu 5, Zulu 4, hold short Zulu 4.
Let's turn that down. Right, do a flight control check. I told him 3 minutes. We've been here 1.5, so full left,
Tower, Lufthansa 6
full
Lima Lima,
right,
guten Abend.
neutral,
Establish ILS
full up,
15.
full down, neutral rudder,
Lufthansa 6 Lima Lima
right,
Hamburg Tower, hello,
full
wind to
left,
150 degrees.
neutral. After
One
that check,
runway
the anti-test is
15,
off.
clear to
Ecam
land, long rollout
status
approved.
is checked. The
Citizen
pitch
15,
trim is
long rollout
29.4,
approved,
rudder
6
is
Lima.
neutral.
Lufthansa 3 Lima Charlie, continue taxi.
Right, let's go.
Continue taxi, Lufthansa 3 Lima Charlie.
And Easy 2196 ready for taxi, and we can take Echo 3.
Easy 2196, roger, taxi to holding point, runway 15 via Zulu 1 orange line, Alpha 5, cross runway 23, Echo 1 and then Echo 3.
Taxi via the Zulu Orange Alpha 5, cross runway 23, Echo 1, and then hold Echo 3 for runway 15, Easy 2196. Okay, let's go. And just as we're starting the taxi, the legend Dark Fury is gifted 5 Easyjet in Pilot channel memberships to Manic Mima, Isa, Feldy, Luke, and Lewis. Guys, welcome, Legend Dark. As always, mate, thank you so much for your support of the channel. A legend supporter in his own right is Mr. Fury. Right, so that's on. We got the radars on. We get that on as well. Terrain radar. Turn that down. We don't need it to be on quite as bright as full, do we? Right, so just so we know where we're going, he wants us just to go onto the orange. So let's just move across. Right, so quick pets check. No change to our performance really. No LMCs. We've got performance figures for Echo 3, runway 15, which is where we are going to be departing from. Dry runway figures.
090, expect departure in about 2 minutes, 111 head.
The engine out procedure is
Noted to
non-standard. 5 miles from ALF VOR, left turn, enter the hold, 3,000 feet up at the Hamburg VOR. Departure is the Western 3 Delta, straight out, clean upon schedule, first turn will be to the right, and our stop climb is 5,000. Only other thing to mention, because it's not always done too often, is we're in noise abatement 1 tonight, so we'll be following SRS. And the taxi checklist then. Flight controls are checked, flap settings, config 1, FMA, climb nav blue 152, 5,000 blue. Flex, radar predictive wind shear is on, eco memo, takeoff nav blue, EFB stowed, and now disconnected.
QNH 1010, active runways 15, proceed to Pushback as requested, Medevac 7046.
So crossing on Alpha 5, which is to the left just here. Feldy is Hamburg your home base. Awesome. You'll hopefully recognise it. So much good scenery. I often forget how good a lot of the scenery I've got actually is.
Lufthansa 1 Tango Yankee, line up, runway 15.
Hey Fraser, 1850, I'm doing very well, mate. How are you? Hope you're well. Don't think it's an active runway, but I'll just put the strobes on as we go. Alberto, hello from Chile. Good evening. Hope you're well.
Eurowings 589, expect late landing clearance.
Late landing, Eurowings 589.
Hey Mo, yeah, I still use Simbox. Use it for the light controls. Using it just now actually to turn the strobes on as we cross that runway. And yeah, now just using it to turn them off. I don't know if you can actually hear it as I'm flicking those switches on and off.
Hamburg Tower, Lufthansa 57 Delta Romeo, 9 miles, 15. Lufthansa 57 Delta Romeo, Hamburg Tower, hello, wind check 150 degrees, 16 knots. Copy.
6 Lima will leave via Alpha 6.
6 Lima, roger.
Right, turn right here, don't go straight on.
And Lufthansa 1 Tango Yankee, no disregard.
What's going on here? Is that aircraft waiting
Eurowings
to...
589, go around.
Going around, Eurowings 589.
Yeah, something very strange going on here. We've got an aircraft stuck on the runway. He's going around. He doesn't look too far behind.
Ja, 6 Lima, sorry, reagiert nicht mehr auf die Steuerung. Augenblick.
Eurowings 589, stand by.
He's now thinking, oh god, I've got to go around
Eurowings
next.
589, proceed via runway heading and climb 5,000 feet.
Runway heading 5,000, Eurowings 589.
Eurowings 589, contact Bremen radar 123, that's Milana to 50.
123, that's Milana 50, danke dir, cheese.
Hey JJ, I haven't seen that, no, I've not been in the sim at all over the weekend.
150 degrees, 16 knots, runway 15, clear for takeoff, bye.
15, clear for takeoff, so 1 Tango Yankee, bye.
Ja, 6 Lima, ich habe einen Phoenix Freeze, sorry, disconnecte. Danke für die ATC.
Lufthansa 6 Lima, roger, tschüss.
Ja, ciao.
We've got Bremen radar now on the standby. Behind the skies, how long will the stream be? Until we land, hopefully.
Hamburg Tower, Medevac 7046 on short final, Hospital Pushback.
Medivac 7046, wind at the field 150 degrees, 16 knots, approved to leave frequency when on ground.
That's copied. Approved to leave frequency when on ground, Medivac 7046.
Lufthansa 57 Delta Romeo.
The medevac really doesn't need to have to go around, does he?
Lufthansa 57 Delta Romeo, wind 150 degrees, 16 knots, runway 15, clear to land, long roll approved.
Thanks, clear to land, long roll approved, Lufthansa 57 Delta Romeo.
Right, I'm hoping Echo 3 is just here. This is where our fellow friend Dark Fury is sat in the British Airways with his strobe lights on. Dark, if you're still in the chat, mate, are your strobe lights on auto? Is that still what's causing the issue? Because obviously standard operating procedure is to have them on to auto, but I think when you're on VATSIM, having them on auto makes them flash. So I've actually got mine turned fully off at the moment. Alright, hold that there. Hamburg is very, very busy tonight, isn't it?
2Jet 090, line up runway 15.
Line up and wait, runway 15, Jet 090.
The Legend Dark Fury, you don't have auto in the 737. Are you flying a 737 British Airways, Dark? Well, that's just killed the immersion. It's not 1993, you know. Ah, see, now Dark's strobes have stopped flashing. So, what's he done? Nick's having palpitations. British Airways in a 737. Oh, you're going to get roasting for this, Dark. Christian, yeah, so I just answering that question that everyone there with the wrench is the mod. I think we should. Do you reckon we could change it? I reckon everyone who is a mod should have a ruler, not a wrench, as per our company standard operating procedures. Let's just turn the brightness of the screen down, shall we? Oh, maybe not to the point where they turned off.
090, wind 150 degrees, 16 knots, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 15, Jet 090.
This is why we took all the extra fuel. It's not for the naff weather in Manchester. It's for holding on the taxiway. Cybeck, what's the advantage of the Phoenix over fly-by-wire? It's just more complete. I think everything in it works. The ground procedures are coded in. Secondary flight plan, etc. All those pages work. Yeah.
Lufthansa 57 Delta Romeo, can we park any stand?
Lufthansa 57 Delta Romeo, taxi to gate of your choice via Zulu 3 and then Zulu 1.
Thanks, Zulu 3, Zulu 1 to gate of choice, Lufthansa 57 Delta Romeo.
That looked a bit windy on departure, didn't it? He rocked left and right a bit. We did say that the winds were temporarily gusting straight down the runway, so we can see. Reactionary, what approach are we flying today? It'll be an ILS approach. Paul, if the weather's bad at Newcastle, at Manchester, just carry on to Newcastle and you'll get around it.
Good evening.
Well, it is the alternate tonight, Paul.
For the Standish ILS runway 15.
Easy Nana 36 Charlie Hamburg Tower, hello, wind check 150 degrees, 16 knots, number 2.
Number 2 for landing, 96 Charlie.
Hey Arca, so I have a 3060 GPU. Top Gun says, finally purchased the Fenix A320 aircraft. Glad I did, don't get me wrong, the Fly-by-Wire is a great plane and I'm grateful to him. Fly-by-Wire is an awesome aircraft. And I know people do keep calling me out on this a little bit on the channel, saying, why don't I fly the Fly-by-Wire anymore? And I think it's purely just because the Phoenix just has that that little bit more. I'm not saying I'll never stream the fly-by-wire of A320neo, of course I will. But things like, you know, when you can program in things like the engine out procedures, and you've got that, there's that small chance that something's going to break, and, you know, you've got all the circuit breakers behind you, you can follow procedures, stuff like that. It's, you know, if you're wanting the ultimate realism, then at the moment the Fenix has that.
Speedbird 875, line up, runway 15.
Line up, runway 15, speedbird 875.
Indigo Visual Sim Pilot, good evening, sir. Hope you are well. Right, let's chase the 737 British Airways. Hey, old man. I have not been in the Headwind A330 for a long time, and I keep saying I really want to do a long haul in that.
150 degrees, 16 knots.
I just need time to do it, because obviously I'd like to stream it.
Thanks, speed 875.
Papa Charlie, does the Fenix have random failures? Yes, it does. Yeah. Doesn't mean you're going to get one every stream or every flight that you do, though, because it's realistic, realistically random in that you don't get them very often. I think we've had one failure on all the streams that we've done in the Fenix.
Hamburg Tower, guten Abend, Lufthansa 3 Whiskey Papa, left runway 15.
Lufthansa 3 Whiskey Papa, Hamburg Tower, hello, wind check 150 degrees, 16 knots, number 2.
Roger.
Twarox, if people ask him if they're...
69 Charlie, please doing traffic about to leave runway, wind 150 degrees, 16 knots.
Sorry, I just got caught up by ATC there. Twarox says, people who say to him he's not sure whether to buy the Fenix, what should he do? He tells them to buy the 737. A reactionary, is that VATSIM? Yes, it is. We've got lots of air traffic control on tonight. Right, we'll get our cabin set for the romantic lighting takeoff mode. Anton, do you have to press the trigger random button to have a random failure, or could it happen if failure is set to all and realistic?
No, that's
that's right now, Anton. So obviously you can trigger random failures if you want, but if random failures are turned on, and like I say, set to realistic, then they could happen. So we actually could have an engine failure as we roll down the runway tonight. That's why we go through the full procedure of getting in the engine out SID and all that stuff. So it's done as per real life, really. Aviation is about safety and double downing on everything, making sure that nothing is left to chance.
Easy 2196. Easy 2196, line up runway 15.
Line up runway 15 is E2196. Woohoo!
Hamburg Tower, moin nochmal, Eurowings 5 in einer ILS 15.
Eurowings 589 Hamburg Tower, hello, wind check 150 degrees, 16 knots, number 2.
Number 2, Eurowings 5 in einer.
Easy 2196, wind 150 degrees, 16 knots, immediate takeoff, bye-bye.
Clear immediate takeoff from runway 15 is E2196, bye-bye.
Cheers, Gavin.
Do a rolling takeoff then. So lineup checklist, cabin secure, takeoff runway, Echo 3, runway 15. TCAS TRA, PAX 1 and 2 are off.
Easy 936 Charlie, welcome to Hamburg. Taxi to gate 01 Bravo via Echo 1, cross runway 23 and Alpha 5.
And take off.
Can I have the last transmission, 936 Charlie?
50%.
Easy 936 Charlie, confirm, repeating.
So take off thrust, maniflex, SRS runway.
963 Charlie, gate 01 Bravo via Echo 1, cross runway 23 and Alpha 5.
01 Bravo, Charlie 1, cross 23, Alpha 5 for 936 Charlie.
So we're past 100 knots, checked.
Tower
V1.
1, 2043, Alpha 5.
Rotate.
Lufthansa 3, Whiskey Papa, precinct traffic about to leave runway, wind 150 degrees, 16 knots, runway 15, clear to land and take it immediately.
Positive response. Gear up.
Gear
Lufthansa
up.
3, Whiskey Papa, runway
Nav.
15, clear to land, vacating Echo 4.
Autopilot 1 engaged. So remain on frequency till we get to 2,000 feet. And Jess is going to need to go on in a little while. Thrust climb SRS.
Level 60, turn left heading 180, cleared alles runway 15, maintain 4000 until the glide.
Bremen radar Easy 2196 with you passing 2,800 for 5,000 West 3 Delta.
First with ambulance 60, turn left heading 17, precaution 170, cleared alles runway 15, maintain 4000 until the glide.
170 for heading
Just climb,
and
climb.
maintain 4000 to the glide. This is ambulance 60 and sorry.
So accelerator away now 209 knots.
Dollar 307, if you need to descend 2500 feet.
Bremen radar Easy 2196 passing 4,000 for 5,000 West 3 Delta.
Dollar 307, descend already to 2500 feet.
Dollar 307, descend 2500 feet, confirm still cleared.
Affirm. This is ambulance 60, speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
170 knots to 5 knots.
Speed, flaps up,
EV
spoilers to
106,
sound.
radar, hello, you identified, climb via fit, flight level 250.
VSA flight level 250 Easy 2196.
Scandinavian 657, hello, inbound to Mikos at 50280.
Climb 250 blue.
Scandinavian 657, Bremen, hello, identified. You should be with Maastricht 133.950, goodbye.
Okay, so we're about to enter the clouds, so spoilers are up, flaps are up, gears up, get
Yes,
the lights
I know,
off.
it's just me fussing about the others. Contact Maastricht 133.950, no problem from your side.
And just check that temperature, it's within the icing range, so we'll pop anti-ice on as we're about to enter the clouds.
657, contact Maastricht radar 133.950, goodbye.
133.950, have a good night.
Passing the speed constraint now, so
Dollar 307, contact tower
we'll
126.
push to accelerate away.
126.850, Dollar 307, schönen Abend.
Easyjet 090, contact Maastricht radar 133.950, goodbye.
133.950 to Jet 090, thank you.
This is a 45 Lima Yankee, descent flight level 70.
yeah. Swearog on Twitch says if this sim was a woman you would marry her, she looks gorgeous.
126.850.
Please keep your seatbelt fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated.
Right, cabin crew are up and about.
Is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes.
Finnair 901 Yankee, Bremen, hello, identified. Descent, flight level 230 at 3,000 feet per minute or greater.
Watch the strobes start to flash in the clouds as we enter them.
3000 operator, Finnair 901 Yankee.
Christian, do you not need to give them the SID identifier? That must be a German thing. You're definitely doing the UK. Old habits die hard. Cybex says this sim has certainly cost me as much as any woman. Yeah, flight sim is not cheap.
Alles klar, Foxtrot, Lima Yankee, don't know where you're heading, but turn right heading 350, we're gonna fix that.
Right, so we're past 10,000 feet, let's get our lights, the lights are already off, so...
875, correct Maastricht, radar 133.950.
Airports on the EFIS, fine, check the progress page. 380, ah, interesting, okay, so we can't make 38 just yet. We'll go for 36.
Oh, to Maastricht on 133.950, flight space service, speed 875.
That's going to be our next frequency, so I'll just get that in there whilst we're on it. Right, so costing us 4. Yeah, cruise flight level above maximum flight level, so we've changed that, so that's fine. Let's clear that off. We know we need to go 360. We can't make 38 at the moment as we are too heavy. 0 at the cost index. Fuel prediction page is fine. Secondary flight plan. We'll copy the active because we can clear that out. Radnav page. We can clear that out as well. And they'll just auto-tune themselves now. Everything looks nice and stable, we're not bouncing around, so seatbelts off.
Friction 39 Golf Bremen, hello, you identified. Descent flight level 110, expect radar vectoring.
Blake on Twitch, yeah, we've just departed Hamburg, you've just landed there. Excellent. SI120 says great to catch us live on Twitch. Thank you for being here, mate. Christian, yeah, it's also a UK thing to advise aircraft type on first contact. Fever's is icing still bugged in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It is in the Phoenix. I'm not sure about other aircraft. Yardy, hey Yardy, welcome on board, mate. Not spoke to you for a while. Hope you are well. Good to see you.
Finnair 901 Yankee, descent flight level 100.
Flight level 100, Finnair 901 Yankee.
And Finnair 901 Yankee, when passing flight level 230, you can resume own rate of descent.
After flight level 230,
Christian, it was a strange call, actually. So he said climb via the SID, which is fine, yeah. You hear that particularly a lot in America, because they have lots of constraints and things, because it's just easy for ATC then, isn't it? They don't have to worry about things. But this was the chance, so climb via SID doesn't really have anything there.
45 Lima Yankee, descend only to 3,000 feet, QNH 1009.
As long as we're above 2,000 feet by this point, which we were, we're pretty good to go. There's nothing else there. But I don't know, maybe it was just a habit. Evil Rocking Bro 47, good evening, sir. How are you? It has been a while since I've seen you as well, both you and Yardi. Great to have you on board for tonight's flight. Guys, if you've enjoyed the stream so far, please do me a little favour and do hit that like button. It really does help increase the reach of the channel. So big thank you to those of you that have gone and done that already. So thank you so much. It is free, of course, and a great way to just easily support the live stream. Oh, Yardi, right, this is brilliant. Yardi says he can come clean now as to where he has been. He can now announce he is officially a ramp agent at Stansted for a popular airline, which loves Jesslyn.
Easy 21906, contact Maastricht, radar 133.950, goodbye.
133.950, easy 2196, that's for the service, good night.
Good night.
Yeah, direct calling now, speed 875.
Runway 23, Echo, Copenhagen.
Yardi, that is brilliant though, mate. Well done, congratulations. I hope you're enjoying it.
Come on to 28 for runway 2 X-ray Echo, thank you.
Hoverboard, yeah, you can't like on Twitch, but you can on YouTube, for those watching on YouTube. Maastricht, good evening. Easy 2196, passing flight level 200 for flight level 250, direct Whiskey Sierra November.
Easy 2196, allow you identified, flight direct to Colac, climb flight level 340.
Direct Colac and flight level 340, easy 2196. See if we can find that waypoint. Colag, there we are. Well, that's miles away, so we'll put beam points in there so we can do a fuel check in a bit. That is 210 miles away. What a nice shortcut. Are we still in the cloud? Yep.
51 Tango, climb level 370.
Climb 370, 51 Tango.
Leave anti-ice on for the moment. Oh, Yardi, that's brilliant. Yeah, so you start full time in 2 weeks. The Discord will be filled with pictures. That would be awesome. Make sure you do. Make sure you do. Always fun to see. Right, finally breaking out of the clouds, I think now. I can see the stars. Just turn off the lights. Have a quick look. I've lost where I'm looking at. There we are.
Master radar, I have to unload from the
there we
table
are.
because I've accidentally offloaded my MTDU flight plan.
Roger, have a good night.
You too.
Thank you.
Right, we're on our way. And Nick, enjoy your drink of gin. We'll get cabin service to get you sorted soon. Noto123, don't know if you're going to buy the Phoenix. It's good, but for the PC you don't want to play with 15 FPS. No, that'd be like going back to FSX. That. I don't know. It depends what graphics card you've got. Do some research. Lots of different people. I used to play with a 1660 and that was fine. I also used to stream with it as well. So a 1660 can definitely work. Right, there must just be a thick blanket of cloud down there. I can't see anything, so we might as well just stay in the flight deck. Elliot Woodford, good afternoon. Hope you've had a great weekend, Elliot. Thanks for coming on board. A bit late tonight. No worries, mate. No worries. Jordan, any pointers?
Bremen 123925. Tschüss.
Any pointers from Newport to VATSIM? Pen and paper. Make sure you're familiar. Make sure you know how to fly your plane. That's the main thing. You must know how to fly your plane. Make sure you've always got a pen and paper with you. And to start with, just go connect where there's ATC and some traffic and just sit on the ground. Just sit on the ground and listen. And then when courage comes to you, make that first call and just ask for a radio check, because I guarantee that first call you will be sweating. We've all been there. We've all been there. Elliot, you're still on a 1660. It's still serving you well, is it, Elliot?
875, climb level 360.
Old man,
360,
have I got a video about how to put the voice in self-loading cargo? There is a tutorial on self-loading cargo on the channel. Yes, yeah. Passenger's not going to have the best view tonight if it's cloudy. Never mind though.
In just a few moments, we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase a selection of hot beverages, together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies, and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated, and if we could be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Easyjet 090, descend level 250.
Jordan! So he's been on the ground sat there for 4 hours and still can't pick up the courage to radio check. Jordan, get yourself in the sim now. Go to Manchester. Wait for us to land. And then make the call for a radio check here live on stream. After that, you'll never be nervous again. Falcon, thank you for the follow. Twarog, so the announcements I use come from self-loading cargo. It's a voice and sort of sound pack that I put together for the channel. It is available for YouTube channel members as well. They can download that on our Discord server. Garcia, it is night time.
Scandinavian 1501, climbing flight level 380, passing flight level 300.
1501, hello, identified. Proceed direct to Echo Lima.
Proceed direct to Echo Lima, Scandinavian 1501.
Rising FX, that is good advice on Twitch. Says avoid big airports like Heathrow or Frankfurt at first. The only thing I would say is that is unless you are really familiar with them, and I mean very familiar. So my first VATSIM flight years ago was Manchester.
Direct Deno, Delta Echo Lima Mike.
Can't remember where to though.
No, it's Delta Echo November Australina. Deno.
Direct Deno, 2426, thank you.
Easy 2196, climb flight level 380, 1000 feet a minute or greater.
And Easy 2196, is it possible for us to take flight level 360?
That's no problem, climb 360, 1500 feet a minute or greater.
360, 1500 a minute or greater, Easy 2196.
Easyjet 090, switch to Unicron, goodbye.
VS 1500 and flight level 360 blue.
Easyjet 090, thank you for the service, bye-bye.
Now, as we're doing this, we need to keep an eye on speed. Normally climbing in VS mode at this height isn't something you'd normally do because the aircraft will now target your VS speed over your airspeed. So you'll probably see airspeed just start to drop a little bit. And I see lots of people new to the Airbus get themselves in trouble doing this.
Thanks for service, 73 Charlie.
Sensor 1 Delta Mike, monitor Unicron, good night.
So you guys who know the Airbus well, if you're familiar with the channel, you'll be able to. You can type into the chat what's the danger with the modes that we're in right now. Hey, Hoverboard says he used to be on this flight about twice a year both ways. He lives in Manchester and half his family lives in Hamburg. Fair enough. Mads Jensen, another guy we've not spoken to for ages. So great to see loads of you coming back in tonight. Hey, Mads. Hope you are well. How do you unload the flight plan mid-flight? I don't think I ever have. Anything you can do to recover or reload the flight plan? Do you know what your best thing, particularly if you're in the Phoenix, is my secondary flight plan is the same as my active flight plan.
Easy 2196 on rate of climb.
On rate of climb, Easy 2196.
Flight in 321 Alpha, Maastricht is about to close, monitor Unicron, good night.
Unicron, bye-bye.
First climb, open climb.
Sensor 2426, no further ATC, monitor Unicron, shoot. Sensor 2426, monitor Unicron, shoot.
Unicron, danke für Service, ciao, ciao.
Scandinavian 657, contact München 133575.
Yeah, I think I got cut off during the
133, this is 5.
during my response was yeah. So my secondary flight plan is the same as the active flight plan. So if I do something daft like delete all my flight plan, it's backed up in the secondary.
575, we said 5823.
Hey Stefan, good to see you.
34 kilo when ready, descend level 250.
When ready, descend level 250, Melissa, 34 kilo.
You would 875 no further ATC, you have a good night.
Over to Unicron, have a great night, Spirit 875.
Tiltal Blunder, you can get yourself in trouble doing this in a lot of planes. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So you'll see now, we're in open, I popped her into open climb, so she's now going to try and target the speed, which is still not fully regained just yet, but now we're on climbing 500 feet per minute. So yeah, that's the problem. If you try and target a VS rate, you'll bleed off speed, enter Alpha Prot, and then that's it, you're stuffed for a bit.
Yeah, Scandinavian 119. Have a good night. Thank you. Challenge 51 Tango, when ready, descend to reach level 250.
Damien, sorry mate, I missed your...
when ready, 250.
I missed what you said a little bit earlier on the chat.
Ryanair 9 Charlie, no further...
You were the Lufthansa that was landing just before we departed. Fantastic. Quick new question. So the extra waypoints that I've got on here are beam points. If that's the waypoints that you're referring to.
1509, no further ATC, monitor Unicron, choose.
Basically means that we've been given a direct which was like 200 miles. So...
Easy 2196, monitor Unicron, good night.
Unicron, thanks for the service, Easy 2196, good night.
Geneva 34 Kilo Bremen is closing as well, monitor Unicom, good night.
Charter Unicom, Mr.
There we go. Yeah, so we've got the beam points on, which basically means because we were given a 200-mile direct, I need to do a fuel check in a little bit. And if my next waypoint is 200 miles away, it's going to take me a long time to reach it before I can do that fuel check. So these are just points abeam all the other waypoints that were initially on my flight route before we went direct. Right, we're now on Unicom, guys, so it's just you, I, and the 320. Hope you're enjoying the stream, everybody. So we're getting closer to our cruising altitude now, and speed will come back up then. Oh, Mads, were you the aircraft that we heard on frequency who loaded their flight plan mid-flight? Dope! Yeah, so if you're in the Phoenix aircraft, you've got the second flight plan, that works. Not sure about PMDG. Nick Neglia! Hey Nick, how you doing, mate, on Twitch? Captain HMW, good evening, sir. Hope you're well. William, I don't think we've got a peanut option. Madge, you an A330 Neo? Oh, I don't think the second flight plan then works for you, I'm afraid. It's me, Jordan. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Good to see you on board. Hey, 02411, I didn't see you sneak on board either, mate. I hope you've had a good weekend. So, how many of you, I know Easter's not a worldwide holiday, but how many of you had to follow your kids around, or maybe not follow the kids around, but how many of you on Saturday night had to set up an Easter egg hunt for your children? Yeah, come on, let me hear your tale of woes, because I did. And it was only when my wife got everything into the front room for us to start hiding the eggs around that I discovered she should never be allowed to go shopping for Easter eggs ever again. Because, yes, we do have 4 children. 3 4-year-olds and an 8-year-old, but they were small eggs, like Cadbury's cream egg size eggs. And they were the cheap versions, let's be honest. But there was 95 of them to hide around the house. 95! Who the bloody hell buys 95 eggs? I could have cried. Leanna says dog doesn't care about eggs. Yeah, my dog would do if he was given half the chance. Res47, good evening, mate. How you doing? Right, that's it. We're now at flight level 360. Yeah, okay, we're going to stay at flight level 360. So, there we go. That will pop us into cruise out. Let's pop that down there. We'll pop the cost index back to 4. And we're done. Alright. All that stuff's done. Let's do the SD page checks. Check we're not bleeding fuel hideously.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck once again, just to let you know, we've reached our cruising altitude for today, and we are not anticipating any major delays or bad weather ahead, so we should be arriving on time as planned. The cabin crew will now start to make their way around the aircraft, so please make sure that the aisles are clear of any items you may have, and I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. A reminder that our Easyjet Sim pilot members are able to take advantage of free drinks throughout the duration of the flight. Thank you, and we shall have an update for you shortly.
Yeah, cool, everything's working, everything's fine. We'll do a fuel check in a little bit as well. Old man says, wow, 95 eggs, wouldn't want to be around your kids after they start tucking into these. The thing is as well, we're actually quite strict, which means that last year, I think they still had their Easter baskets knocking about with chocolate in them come the autumn time. So, yeah, they may have a lot of eggs, but they're not allowed to eat them all. Which somehow seems cruel when you say it like that. Lemon Wolf, you can't hide any food in your house. The cats would find it before you even placed it. Oh, dear. 02411, you had a tyre blowout on the car because of potholes. Oh, the amount of people that have done that here in the UK, and they've taken the council to task over those. And quite right too, I think. Definitely. Elliot Woodford says, useless radio DJ fact. The average child eats 3 kilograms of chocolate over the Easter weekend. Ugh. Something tells me I need to dig out the plunger. Hey, Pack Andrew. Hopefully the ETA should be working at the top of the screen, let you know how long's left. Captain says he'd like to be going to Manchester in real life in July, so this is a great warm-up. Yes, do Manchester regularly. It's 3 minutes late. Screw you. 3 minutes. Right, when's our next waypoint? Abeen, Super, and Golag. Now, is London Control still online? Have we got any London Control online? I'm not sure we do. Don't think Manchester's online either. We might be ATC-less until we get in, but that's okay. Dennis says, so I was afraid to ask, but thought I caught you saying you had triplets. Yeah, we do. And even and just to really make it fun, Dennis, they're all girls. 4-year-old girls. So I've already told my wife in about 10 years I'm moving out. Flight Timson says my wife had good explanations. Yeah, very good. And Bazarez47 subscribing on YouTube as well, mate. Thank you so much. Jason, no. Mads, can I explain what VOR and ADF is? Alright, so VOR is... I don't want to go all technical on this. So VOR is a radio beacon which you can tune on the Airbus. Everything's a bit different on the Airbus, but imagine you're in like a Cessna, the old steam gauge cockpit as they call it. But basically what you do is you can tune to a VOR. In fact, we've got any knocking about. Let's have a look at the waypoint, the VOR page here. Right, okay, so we've got the Echo Lima VOR behind us, so we're tuned to that at the moment, 12240. And what you can do is you can actually you can actually see that this arrow then is pointing in the direction behind us of that VOR. And what you can do as well is you can track that VOR, a bit like, you know how you do an ILS. So if you as you cross paths with it, if you're tuned to a certain radial or course, etc., then you can actually track that. So if I sort of hang on, I don't know what direction we're flying here. So yeah, there you go. So I've put in a course of 180 there. So what is it actually? The better course would be 090, wouldn't it? Hang on. Right, there you go. So it's behind us, and if we wanted to fly inbound at 090 to the Echo Lima VOR, we'd turn around and we'd get that lined up. So VORs, you get a distance, which you can see down here, and you can track them. You can point towards them and fly radials and things in and out of them. ADF is used for NDBs, which are non-directional beacons, which means you can only pick up their distance. You can't sort of pick up their direction. The gauge will point towards them, but that is it. It's a non-directional beacon, so it points towards them, but you can't track them with radials and things like that. They're a bit archaic now, not really used so much. Palindrino says he's on 3 flights today on the sim. So happy with himself, but for no apparent reason. I'd be happy if I got time for 3 flights. Palindrino fan, hey, yeah, you can go and ask me any question you want, mate. Dark Fury, when we off to Tallinn? Nah. It's cold. Dennis says mad respect for what I remember as well, Dennis. We've got the triplet girls. We've also got our eldest lad as well. God bless him. Stephen, do we have any nav landing tutorials? Yes. Yeah. Scallion Marty VOR only gives you a direction but not distance. No, that's... Oh, okay, yeah, alright, I see what you're saying. Yeah, most have a DME transmitter as well. But, yeah, alright. If you want to be really technical, I can't think of a VOR that doesn't give you a distance. But most of VOR DMEs. Having said that, that's in Europe. I couldn't speak for the rest of the world. How far to that top of descent? It's a while to go, about 160 miles. The brief into Manchester is always nice and straightforward. Stephen, do I have any on-nav landing tutorials? Yes, they're available on YouTube. I think the on-nav landing tutorial I did was in the fly-by-wire, not the Phoenix, though. Andrew, I knew you'd be upset when ATC disappeared. The official Joseph, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Official Joseph, do you have a dream coat? Dennis says in Canada we have more access to guns which we bring out to polish when the daughters bring the first boyfriends home. Dennis, you don't know how many times I've joked about getting a license for in about 10 years time. Ascot, I've got a stream coming up for Leeds because I do like Leeds and EasyJet do flight to Leeds and it's a great... what I want is time to do a rotation flight between Belfast and Leeds because that's the route. So if we can get about 3 hours in, we can do that properly. Palladino says Latin VFR A321 Neo soon gets an EFB. Really? Does it? I can see why Latin VFR brought out what they did. There was a huge market for a better than default A320, A321, etc. For sort of like the Xbox market and the marketplace. Because obviously the fly-by-wire A320, that's not on the marketplace. The Phoenix absolutely is not on the marketplace. So I can see why they've done it. Jordan says no air traffic control at Manchester means my radio check survives another day. Jordan, you don't need to just do it with ATC. You can ask other pilots for a radio check, Jordan, so you're not getting out of it that easy. Right, let me get information I need for our arrival coming into Manchester. Where's my charts? Ascot, try short fly from Liverpool to the Isle of Man. We've done that, and I think we've done the rotation for that as well. So that's good fun. Right, so if we've got no ATC in Manchester, that's good. Means we're going to go up bed, get towards goals, and then we'll just peel off and vector ourselves in. I'm not flying a full procedure if we don't need to. We'll fly right past Emily Moore Mast. So let's get some information on here. MSA is we're going to be coming in. We know that. For those of you who are familiar with Manchester, MSA is 3.5. Platform altitude is also 3.5. Transition altitude's 5,000. Yeah, 5,000. Get the weather in a moment. ILS is India. November. Inbound course is 232. Elevation 249. Missed approach is a right turn, climbing to 3,500 feet. So let's go get the latest weather then and check what's happening. I'll do a fuel check as well whilst I'm here. Ascot says land at Yorkshire International Huddersfield. What? Huddersfield doesn't have an airstrip, does it? Not a million miles away from it, but I've never known that. Never known an airstrip. I mean, there's plenty of fields. Not many of them level, but there's plenty of them. Right, let's see what's happening in Manchester. Get that back on. We'll also have a quick look. Let's see what's happening at Stansted. It's not a million miles away either. That'll do. Right, so Manchester at the moment, towering cumulus, good fun. Right. Winds 25013. Visibility is fine, towering cumulus 7 degrees, QNH is 1005. No significant changes. Alright. Well, all Cat 1 stuff. So then, if it's Cat 1, which according to that it is, minimum's 449. Just write down some of this information because I'm going to need it for the performance page in a minute. So, let's go and fill that out. QNH 1005. Temperature is +7. Wind 250 at 3. William redeemed toilet. I need to add a sound effect for that, don't I? And the barrel, what was that? 449. Config 3 at Manchester. Long enough runway. Christian, it is indeed a work day tomorrow, so good night, my friend. Thanks for being on board. Elliot, did you see someone redeem a chav earlier? Yeah, that's Guinness. Is it Guinness? No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm so sorry. No, it's not. It's Strongbow dark fruit cider. Right, so flight plan page. CF center fix 23 right. That's that on here. FF23 right. FF23 right. Yeah. So just slow her down. 180. There we go. Insert that. Dark says it should let me go first to flatten the hump. I usually cheat. I normally just land beyond the hump, which is still in the touchdown zone, so it's alright. Radnav page, well, the Manchester VOR, of course. We've got Pole Hill to the north of the airfield. We'll pop that in, so they're both done. There we go. ILS information's in the box. 3-degree glide slope. Progress page, Echo Golf, Charlie Charlie, runway 23 right, 260 miles to run. And Easy Peeps Man, thank you for the follow on Twitch, mate. Hope you're well. What we're doing, landing 3.5 tons of fuel, which means our landing weight is going to be what? 59, 60, 61, 62. 62.7. Yeah, okay, so let's have a look. Manchester's runway, it's been raining. I'll go with good. Apply that. We'll go 62.9. Runway 23 right, and flap 3. Yeah, that's fine, we can get in, no problem. Right, section of flight plan, copy the active, that's done. Right, box is set up. Alright then gang, shall we do the briefing now that it's done and out of the way? So, if you're all ready for the briefing, weather in Manchester, currently got winds pretty much down the nose of the runway, so that's fine. 250, 30 knots, visibility is awesome. We've got towering cumulus clouds, so maybe a bit bumpy if we fly through those. QNH 1005, 7 degrees, and no significant changes. Is that ATC? It is indeed. London North is online. We will have ATC. Pack Andrew is now so happy. 1337. Let's do that brief in a moment once we've just spoke to them.
The lead on or the bags on?
Direct to Bagso.
I'm not seeing the bags on the FMC Manchester, sorry, London Control.
Okay, you need to select the Bagso arrival then. I believe it's the Bagso 3 Lima that you'll want.
We'll just give him a minute. At London Control, good evening, Easy 2196, flight level 360, inbound call log.
Easy 2196, hello, it's a Otbed 1 Mike, Manchester.
Otbed 1 Mike, Manchester, Easy 2196. That's fine, that's
Ryanair
what we were doing.
Flight level 380.
Jet pilot.
Nick, it does sound like Harry, yes.
You able flight level 380.
Yeah, so just talking about the weather, there's nothing there that concerns us.
Ryanair 2469, thanks.
Towering cumulus, that could be interesting. See what the sim gives us. Aircraft is still fully functional, apart from the working weather radar that doesn't work. So, yeah, that's still broken, but that was like that in Hamburg, so no change. No times for arrival either. Threats to be aware of at Manchester. Just watch the Pennine Hills, terrain over to the east of the airport, which we're going to be flying over. MSA's 3,500 to keep us safe as that. So that's all okay.
Ryanair
so let's go through the box.
Increase Mach decimal 78 and own nav now direct to Octobed.
So that's the Ryanair that's in front of us.
And direct Octobed.
Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. So, Otbeg 1 Mike in the box, expecting runway 23 right. I've just popped the speed into
November 66 Mike
180
back, so.
on the final fix. Radar page, we've got Manchester Pole Hill VORs popped in.
November 66
progress
Mike,
page,
route direct back, so.
We're what? About 190 away. Just listening to ACs as we're doing this.
3, route direct Lutov.
Performance page is all filled out.
American 3.
VAP 142.
2525, contact Scottish 126.
And landing in config 3 today.
126.3, EV 2525 Quebec.
Looking to land with about 3.5 tons of fuel. As the flight plan is the same as the active flight plan. So just talk about how we're going to configure this. So it's normal ILS approach.
Swiss
3 degree approach.
nothing further now, monitor Unicom on
45 metre wide runway as per usual. Platform altitude is 3,500 feet.
Contact London 127.1.
I'm going to expect we'll get a direct. We're not going to end up flying the full procedure.
Report your Mach number.
If that is the case, look for a green dot before we get to about 5 miles from the ILS intercept. Then we get flaps 1, flaps 2.
Okay, we appear to have a speed differential. Looks like you'll be going in front then. Speed at 875, Mach decimal 78, please.
Again, just listening to ATC here through this. There's a minimum speed restriction of 230 there. If we end up with the full
Ryanair 5,
procedure
Delta Juliet, when you're ready, descend flight level 290 and on conversion today your speed
arrival.
280 or greater.
And
when ready, descend 290 and on conversion 280
if we get
or greater.
that direct, just to assist me. Echo Golf, Charlie Charlie, 23 right.
Tomjet 254, nothing further now. Monitor Unicom on 122.8. Goodbye.
And we're going to pop that out at 12 miles, because that is 4 miles away from our runway when we want to be at 4,000 feet. 4,000 feet at 12 miles away from the runway as we intercept that. We'll see that as we get a bit closer. So, it just helps me try and get a nice CDA, as we've got it on the navigation display.
Calling unreadable.
Where we're going when we land, straightforward this.
Sonny, good evening, Golf Papa Mike.
Bus Life Alpha Bravo Delta, Alpha Echo if we go long, then backtracking on Bravo, Pier Bravo is the
Golf Papa
norm.
Mike, report your position.
If you need to go
just
around,
after Great Yarmouth.
it's a right hand turn
Golf Papa Mike, say again the level.
when passing 750,
Leveling at 120.
and then we track
Golf Papa Mike, Roger.
357.
Yep, basic service you have, no known traffic to affect. Remain outside of controlled airspace. Remain outside control. Papa Mike,
So I think that was everything.
Southern Control, hello, Spanish 342, currently direct Raplo, flight level 360.
Eurowings 9342, hello, route direct Otbed. It's an Otbed 1 Mike arrival for Manchester.
Direct Opted and Opted 1
Right, coming back into the chat. Neil, yep, we've got Macro Sims, Manchester, looking forward to that, as always, great scenery.
2469, route direct.
Fins Aviation, you used to be able to download the self-loading cargo sound packs on their Discord server. I don't know if it's still around.
A very good evening, Easy 78 X-Ray Lima, flight level 380.
Easy 78 X-Ray Lima, hello, squawk 0546.
Squawk 0546, Easy 78 X-Ray.
Let's just do a fuel check, a bit late, but we're just past Sopex, so let's see, make sure we're not using too much fuel.
1953, 5,000 feet.
Allegiant 1953, hello, climb now, flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Allegiant 1953.
Right, 3-3 we should have. What do we take extra?
Speed at 875, descend flight level 290.
Extra.
Descend flight level 290.
So we should have 3-3, we should have 4.2 tons of fuel. We've got 4.3. Perfect.
Easy 78 X-Ray Lima, thanks. Route direct to Renzi.
Mind Phoebe's just tuned in, so we're flying to Manchester. He's about 35 minutes away. Yeah, we might crash into each other, mate. Jordan, do you need to be on a high level to chat on Discord? No, Jordan, anyone can chat on Discord. You might just need to accept the terms and conditions, though. Just check the rules page and it should talk you through it.
For Delta Juliet, descend flight level 180. You can plan for a straight in from the east.
Descend 180, Ryanair 54 Delta Juliet.
Walker 339, under control.
Now, he's just told that aircraft there he can plan for a straight in from the east. I don't know if that's probably someone going into Manchester. I'm hoping we can do the same.
Walker 2489, when you're ready, descend flight level 260.
The Walker aircraft sounds a bit quiet at the minute.
When ready, descend flight level 260, 249.
Hello, Walker 339 on the trip to November departure.
Walker 339, hello, climb now, flight level 280.
Flight level 280.
Oh, there you go, Finn. Speedbird 464, Nick, if he's on Discord,
78 Lima, when ready, descend
DN
flight
him.
level 340.
And he's got some TUI announcements for you.
Well,
Nick, what are you doing with TUI
340,
announcements?
anyway.
You're as bad as dark. Right, the briefing's done. We're just trundling now over the North Sea. No, we're not. Yes, we are.
November 66 Mike, when ready, descend flight level 400.
Looking to start heading down in about 40
November
miles.
66 Mike, we are descending to flight level 400.
Looks like an aircraft down there,
London
actually.
Control, hello, Easy 26 Tango uniform, flight level 265 and increasing to 390.
Easy 26 Tango uniform, hello, it's a Dissit 1 Golf arrival for Gatwick, climb flight level 390.
Sit 1 Golf arrival.
Elliot
and climb 90.
says we should do a nice little GA hop
Allegiant 1953.
multi-flight. We've not done a multiplayer flight for so long, have we? We're going to have to do one of those. Tail along like the big posse, like all the cool YouTube kids do nowadays. I'm not a cool YouTube kid. Neil flew Melbourne to Sydney for a change in the Phoenix instead of from Manchester. Bet that was nice, something a bit different.
Speed 280 into descent 7, descent flight level 180, speed by descent 5.
Ryanair 78 Lima, descend flight level 320.
Descent flight level 320, Ryanair 78 Lima.
Nick,
November 66 Mike,
Speedbird 464 on Twitch says he got them all before they got deleted off the Discord. Hey, Trading TV, Wavy Davey, thank you for the follow on Twitch, guys. Hope you're doing well.
Walker 339, in pip 1 Echo, arrival for Edinburgh.
Roger, in pip 1 Echo,
Can't remember the last time we landed in Edinburgh either, actually, now. Come to think of it.
Easy 26 Tango uniform, route direct Whiskey Alpha Lima, Wallasey.
Route direct to Wallasey, Easy 26 Tango uniform.
Easy 2196, when ready, descend flight level 290, level op bed.
When ready, flight level 290 to level up bed, Easy 2196. So what we can do actually now is we can start going down. We're before the top of the descent, but that's fine. I'm hoping it's going to give us a bit of a shortcut.
I'm afraid,
so if we now go descent 290 blue.
Good evening, American 3.
Bye-bye now.
Static control, Papa Mike, request enter the control zone.
Golf Papa Mike.
There you go. It's automatically going to level us off 290 up bed. Because that was the constraint that was shown there.
There's navigation aid, then radio direct standard.
VR2's just picked up Pole Hill.
Roger, remain outside controlled airspace, and I will just coordinate with the relevant controllers.
Okay, we'll do. Papa Mike.
My favourite London Centre, Ryanair 521, flight level 210, inbound Bangkok.
Ryanair 521, hello there, it's a Botham 1 Lima arrival for Liverpool, route direct Mallard.
Botham 1 Lima, direct Mallard, Ryanair 521.
Right then, boys and girls, we're on the way down. Should be on the ground soon.
Ryanair 3095, hello, what's your requested level?
Always good fun landing at Manchester.
Ryanair 3095.
I wonder if the airport pub is still open at this time.
330 for now.
Evil Rockin' Bro 47, you're just prepping the Mad Dog to fly the MD-82. I can
Ryanair 54 Delta Juliet descend flight level
well beyond me that aircraft. Blue Pepper and Coca-Cola, thank you for the follow on Twitch, guys. Welcome on board.
Yes, descend flight level 160 for Ryanair 54 Delta Juliet.
Descend 160, Ryanair 54 Delta Juliet.
Golf Papa Mike, Squawk 5011.
Arc 4, thank you as well. And if you're watching on YouTube, please guys, don't forget to hit that like button on the stream if you've enjoyed the flight this evening.
Indicated airspeed.
Level 260, I can indicate as speed is...
Back is 173, no.
Roger, maintain speed.
The airport pub at Manchester is legendary. Absolutely not on Wetherspoons. Not worthy of Wetherspoons.
Golf Sierra Mike Charlie Tango London Centre, currently 3,700 feet for 5,000 feet.
Golf Sierra Mike Charlie Tango, hello. Climb now, flight level 80.
Climb now, flight level 80. Golf Sierra Mike Charlie Tango.
Palandrino fan says his friend's stepdad works at the airport pub. Nothing like being blown by an A380. Yep, done that several times. Particularly when they're going for a full length takeoff. All the way down for the full length because the wingtips, they appear so close to the perimeter fence. It's ridiculous. Nick, best beer garden in the country.
Basic service, report your level.
Absolutely right.
Basic service, and we'll be maintaining 2,500.
Go Papa Mike, report your current level, please.
And Kevin saying Harry controlling is just always so calm on VATSIM.
Okay, you're indicating.
Could pass it off as being real world.
Currently, report your exact indicated level.
Yeah, I reckon he's the kind of guy that could do this in real life.
That's what's indicating, so now at 2,500.
Roger, thank you. Yeah, I need your exact passing. It's showing 29 before. Without an exact, I can't verify that the readout is correct.
Alright, what QNH has she got at the minute?
Right, speed 270.
Well, I was just about to check that with Stansted, but the Stansted QNH 1008.
1008, there we go.
Ryanair 521 when ready, descend flight level 150.
Would I like to fly the Volaris from Tijuana to Cancun? Not done Cancun for a long time. That's another scenery from Mako Simulations.
126, that's also cleared level 424, thank you.
London, Ryanair 369, flight level 404190.
Right, East Coast down there.
Who was that calling? Ryanair 369.
Wow,
Ryanair
a
369,
lot
time now, flight level
of
70. Up to flight level 70.
mega wind farm.
Golf Papa Mike for Stansted, Squawk 7412.
7412, Papa Mike.
In fact, I'm just having a
Ryanair
look.
54 Delta Juliet, descend flight level 110.
Descend 110, Ryanair 54 Delta Juliet.
Speedbird 875, descend flight level 160.
Yeah, so I'm sure I read recently the world's, the UK's largest offshore wind farm is just out off the coast of Skegness, which would
Ryanair
be
3095, climb flight level 370.
down there somewhere. Oh wow.
November 6,
Maybe it's true.
Descend flight level 180.
Because it's there in Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Delta Channel 380 would be flight level 5. Blocked. Golf Papa Mike, contact Stansted 120.625.
120.625, thanks, bye.
That's quite neat. I'll be honest, that is quite neat.
Fly heading 105, go Sierra Mike Charlie Tango.
Ryanair 369, fly heading 175, climb now, flight level 70.
Right, so down there somewhere then is Butlins at Skegness.
Scandinavian 39 Delta, when ready, descend flight level 290. Scandinavian 39 Delta, when ready, descend flight level 290.
When ready, descend flight level 290, Scandinavian 39 Delta.
Channel 380, hello, Squawk 0537.
Sounds like Harry's quite busy tonight on frequency.
0537 to Channel 380. Correct. Speedbird 875, descend flight level 130.
Descend flight level 130, Speedbird 875.
I think the aircraft we've got on TCAS
report your level
is the Speedbird Dark Fury.
Tango currently 6,500. We'll go back to flight level 82.
Thank you. Break Ryanair 369, climb flight level 190. Up to 190, 369. Easy 26 Tango uniform, route direct Brummie.
Direct where? Is that slang for Birmingham?
Route direct Brummie, easy 26 Tango.
Is that a waypoint?
Easy 2196, descend flight level 160.
Descend flight level 160, easy 2196.
Channex 380, route direct Ramsey.
Route direct Ramsey, Channex 380.
160 blue.
Ryanair 3.
Never heard of that waypoint before, but it made me chuckle.
Golf Charlie Tango, report heading London 1271.
Go Sierra Mike Charlie Tango, can you repeat that
heading
please?
to London on 127.1.
121.7.
Hey, Matt Arcade on Twitch, good evening, mate. How you doing?
Frequency 127.1.
127.1. Go Sierra Mike Charlie Tango, thank you.
Ryanair 521, descend flight level 120, direct Typod.
120, direct Typod, Ryanair 521.
Nighttime flying.
Ryanair 54 Delta
So
Juliet,
great in
descend
Microsoft
flight level
Flight Simulator.
80. Ryanair 54 Delta Juliet, descend flight level 80.
Connor, yeah, I did see the information on that.
Ryanair 54 Delta Juliet, you still with me?
Ryanair 54 Delta Juliet, sorry about that. Descend flight level 80, Ryanair 54 Delta Juliet.
Speedbird 875, descend flight level 110.
I do apologise if you can hear me slurping tea.
Ryanair 7
But it's
Lima,
Yorkshire
descend
tea.
flight level 140, best rate of descent.
140, repeat to start, Ryanair 78 Lima.
Best rate of descent, please.
Get down quick.
Best rate of descent, Ryanair 78 Lima.
Walker 339er, when you're ready, descend flight level 260.
Madge, yeah, seen the new turbulence settings, so obviously we've got that on.
Ryanair 54 Delta Juliet, descend flight level 80 and report the speed to Manchester 118.575.
Descend flight level 80 and report the speed to Manchester.
Ladies and gentlemen, take
repeat the 118.575 Ryanair 54 Delta Juliet.
Eurowings 9342, when ready, descend flight level 180 for planning, expect a straight in from Gold.
With massive discounts.
When ready, descend flight level 180, Eurowings 9342.
To shop and save from the comfort of your seat. If you'd like to see any products, have any questions, or would like to make great savings, then just ask us.
Ryanair 369, own nav direct Kidley.
Matt Arcade, oh mate, you just had a bad experience on VATSIM. The problem is as well, I think tonight in particular,
Ryanair 521.
because it's a holiday for a lot of Europe, I think VATSIM's very, very busy tonight. Where did you fly to? Which airport?
150.
Hey, Rick Goes Flying. Good to see you on board, mate. Thanks for joining us.
Sorry, correction, Ryanair 521, stop descent, flight level 100.
You're overhead Newfoundland at the moment after first Atlantic crossing. That's always good fun.
Ryanair 521, stop descent, flight level 100.
Flight level 100.
November 66 Mike, descend flight level 150.
Yorkshire tea is the best Evo Rocking, I agree. Pack Andrew, you
Speedbird 875,
Tetley,
descend flight level 90.
Although to be fair,
Descend flight level 90 and then the HP restrictions speedbird
I
875.
don't mind PG tips. I don't have it that often though.
Okay, maintain 280 for now, speedbird 875, thank you.
Easy 2196, speed 270 knots or less, descend flight level 130.
270 knots or less than descent flight level 130 easy 2196.
And for planning purposes, expect to straighten at goals, so keep the descent going if you can.
Straight in at goals, thank you, easy 2196. That's basically what we expected, isn't it?
Easy 26 Tango uniform, contact London 127.1.
Thrust idle, open descent. We'll keep that descent getting down.
Contact London 127.1, easy 26 Tango in.
So, let's have a look at sorting this flight plan out. I can't delete it straight away.
Speedbird
Well, actually, yeah, I can.
875, report the
Copy
speed
the
to
active
master
flight
radar
plan.
118.575.
So, we're not going to be doing Pole Hill.
118.575, thanks for the service.
Not going to be doing Burnley.
Speedbird 875.
Not going to be doing Rosen. Don't need the
London
intercept.
Control, good evening. Ryanair 960, flight load 30.
It's going to be something like that.
Above the Lima. We have slight autopilot issues. I'm literally manually controlling the aircraft right now.
Ryanair 762, roger. November 66 Mike, nothing further now, monitor Unicorn.
Which is now going to be
122,
interesting,
select.
because we can't go any faster than 270 knots when we get the restriction, but we need to continue that descent. So now I've turned the flight plan up, we can see we're just
Ryanair 78
on the
Lima, descend
profile,
flight level 100.
but I still need to slow down.
Level 100, Ryanair 78 Lima.
Don't like the
Scandinavian
jumping
39 Delta, when ready, descend flight level
altitude tape though, that's not
180.
good.
When ready, descend flight level 180, Scandinavian 39 Delta.
Ryanair 521, descend flight level 60 and fly heading 090 degrees.
60090, I'm heading 521.
Ryanair 369, contact London 127.1.
17.1, patch you up. Good night.
Ryanair 2469, when ready, descend flight level 290.
When ready, down to 290, Ryanair 2469.
Hi, this is Ryanair 1104 with you, speed 240.
Ryanair 1104, hello, descend.
118.575 is our next frequency, so we'll just get that on standby.
140, Ryanair 1104.
Tango Control, very good evening, thanks, nice Tango with you, heading 320, speed 310.
GSX 95 Tango, hello, descend flight level 140.
140, nice Tango.
London Control, hello, Speed 1480 360 CPDLC.
Speedbird 1480 London, roger.
Just realised we're flying straight
Ryanair
over Dark
78
Fury's
Lima,
house
speed
as well.
250 knots.
I'm over here
250
somewhere.
knots, Ryanair
Dark
78
Fury's
Lima.
over there somewhere. Great stuff.
Ryanair 521, descend to altitude 2,500 feet to QNH 1006.
2,500.
UJS Muffo, Sigvart, thank you for the follow, guys. Appreciate you guys coming on board just as we're heading down.
Walker 339, contact Scottish 126.3.
Palladino, thanks for being on board, mate. Hope you have a good evening. Speak to you next time. Nick says don't empty the toilets then. As if.
Ryanair 762, route direct in pit.
Ryanair 762, direct inset.
Ryanair 78 Lima, descend flight level 90.
Flight level 90, Ryanair 78 Lima.
And Ryanair 78 Lima, report your speed to Manchester radar 118.575. Goodbye.
Speed to 118.575, Ryanair 78 Lima. Bye-bye, thanks for TC.
Chanex 95 Tango, own nav now direct to Trent, Tango November Tango.
Right, let's get everyone strapped in then.
Easy 2196, descend flight level 110.
Descend flight level 110, Easy 2196.
Chanex 2 Bravo uniform, you with me?
110 blue.
Chance 2 Bravo uniform.
FMA, have a good one, mate. Thank you for being on board, and we'll see you very soon.
Chanex 2 Bravo uniform, climb now, flight level
BFC, when will Man
190,
Extreme
report your
be?
passing altitude.
I have no idea, I'm afraid. Best thing to do is join our Discord server, then I can keep you up to date with what's happening. Jack F1N on Twitch. Press escape and the aircraft goes to
Chanex
Toga.
95 Tango, descend flight
never
level
come across that
80,
before.
speed 280 knots or greater.
Hello, hey, 0 and 280 knots or greater, that's the next aircraft.
Ryanair 1104, speed 260 knots or less.
So, as we're going to hopefully get straight in, what are we doing? We can't do this, we're not doing that. Okay.
Easy 2196, descend flight level 100.
Descend flight level 100, Easy 2196.
Chanex 95 Tango, report speed to Manchester radar 118.5.
I was hoping we were going to get vectors from goals, we didn't get that. So.
Ryanair 2469, when ready, descend flight level 180.
Okay, VS13. We don't need to get down quite as much as we thought.
Ryanair 2469.
I reckon we're going to get peeled off a little bit later on.
Thunderbird, good evening. EC34 uniform Tango D 50360 inbound traveller.
Easy 34 uniform Tango, hello. Route direct Hotbed 1 Mike for Manchester.
Route direct Hotbed, the Hotbed 1 Mike for Manchester, EC34 uniform Tango.
Ryanair 2469, initiating.
So we're expecting basically, I reckon, in 10 miles or so.
Easy 2196, descend flight level 90, speed 250 knots.
Descend flight level 90 and reducing speed 250 knots for Easy 2196. And Easy 2196 radio check.
Readability 5 now, report your speed to Manchester radar 118.575.
Speed to Manchester 118.575, Easy 2196, bye-bye.
Right, 78 Lima, descend flight level 70.
Descent level 70, Ryanair 78 Lima.
Manchester Radio, good evening, 82196, speed 250 and passing 10,000 for flight level 90.
Easy 2196 Manchester radar, hello, vectoring for an approach, T3 right, information X-ray current to report your aircraft type.
Type A320, easy 2196.
Easy 2196, thanks, descend, flight level 80.
So flight level 80, easy 2196.
2875, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180, speed 875.
Runway 54 Delta Juliet, speed 160 knots, maintain till 4 miles. Runway 54 Delta Juliet, speed 160 knots, maintain till 4 miles.
160 knots, maintain till 4 miles, runner 54 Delta Juliet.
Shuttle 3 X-ray via Tango 1, line up T3 left.
Via Tango 1, line up T3 left, shuttle 3 X-ray.
Okay, got an issue.
Runway 54 Delta Juliet, 23 right, clear to land, wind 240 degrees, 10 knots.
Runway 23 right, clear to land, Ryanair 54 Delta Juliet.
Runway 78 Lima, you have 23 track miles to touchdown, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, Manchester QNH 1005.
Descend 4,01005, Ryanair 78 Lima.
Easy 2196, descend flight level 70, fly heading 260 degrees.
Fly heading 260 and descend flight level 70 for easy 2196.
Speed 875, when established, speed 160 knots, maintain till 4 DME.
When established, 160 till 4 DME, speed 875.
Okay guys, I've just
November, contact London,
bit of an issue with the sim. Hopefully we're back now.
Speed 220 knots.
Speed 230 knots, 78 Lima.
Something very strange went on there. All the internet just dropped, which was annoying.
Tex 95 Tango, descend flight level 70, speed 250 knots.
Level 701, speed 250 knots, Tex 95 Tango.
Alt star.
Shuttle 3 X-ray, T3 left, clear for takeoff, wind 240 degrees, 10 knots.
Shuttle left, clear for takeoff, shuttle 6 X-ray.
Runway 78 Lima, when established, localize at T3 right, descend with the glide path. Runway 78 Lima, when established on the localizer, T3 right, descend with the glide path.
When established, descend with the glide path, Ryanair 78 Lima.
Easy 2196, 10 left heading 230 degrees.
Left heading 230, easy 2196.
Chenex 95 Tango, lead Dane, heading 030 degrees, speed 220 knots.
030 degrees, 220 knots, Chenex 95 Tango.
Hello, this is Ryanair 1104 with you. We have a speed restriction of 260 knots or less.
Ryanair 1104 Manchester radar, hello, vectoring guidance approach, 23 right, information X-ray is current to report your aircraft type.
So Nick, what happened? Green screen and helium voices. That sounds frustrating.
Aircraft type of Boeing 737-800.
Ryanair 1104, roger, speed 220.
Well, Manchester's in sight anyway.
Speed 220 knots, Ryanair 1104.
Ryanair 78 Lima, speed 180 knots, maintain till 6 DME, speed 160 knots till 4 DME.
So I'm going to start slowing down now. We're going to get a left turn in a minute.
Ryanair 78 Lima.
Easy 2196, 23 track miles to touchdown, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, Manchester QNH 1005.
Send altitude 4,000, QNH 1005, easy 2196.
Chenex 95 Tango, 33 track miles to touchdown, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1005.
So this is why I've got that
London,
little radius ring on there. So he wants us down 4,000 feet, which is fine.
2196, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, easy 2196.
Ryanair 1104, descend flight level 7.
So 4,000 feet here would get us on the glide slope nicely. However, I'm still going to need to lose some speed. He's holding us at 220, so...
Easy 2196, 10 left heading 200 degrees, descend to altitude 3,500 feet.
Gentlemen, we will shortly be landing.
Left to 200 and descend 3,500, easy 2196.
Armrest down and window blind open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened, ready for landing.
Lumax
3,500 local QNH is set. Approach checklist bar F QNH 1005. Seatbelt signs are on. Minimums are 449. Water brake low. And EFB is stowed and disconnected.
Runway 54 Delta Juliet, welcome to Manchester, taxi Alpha 3, contact ground 121.850, bye-bye.
Taxi Alpha 3, contact ground 121.850, Ryanair 54 Delta Juliet, thank you.
Easy 2196, speed 180 knots, cleared out approach 23 right.
180 knots, cleared ILS, runway 23 right, easy 2196.
GenX 95 Tango, turn left, heading 005.
So left heading 005,
Ryanair 1104, fly heading 015.
Fly heading 015, Ryanair 1104.
All glass look log blue, Cat 3 dual autopilot 1 and 2. This is a very busy approach. Lock start. Flaps 1, speeds checked, flaps 1.
And do we have to the decision? Tango?
Right, correction, GenX 95 Tango, descend to altitude 3,500 feet.
180 knots set.
3,500 feet,
GenX 95 Tango, turn left heading 320 degrees base leg.
320 degrees, GenX 95. Hello again, approach is Boeing 21 Mike, pulling short of runway 23 right, and Foxtrot.
Boeing 21 Mike, Manchester radar, hello again, roger. GenX 95 Tango, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots,
Ryanair 1104, 33 track miles to touchdown, descend to altitude 5,000 feet to Manchester, QNH 1005.
Just a little bit of
3 track miles to touchdown,
a little bit of cloud there.
feet, QNH 1005, Ryanair 1104.
Ryanair 78 Lima, 23 right, clear to land, wind 240 degrees, 10 knots.
Clear to land, 23 right, Ryanair 78 Lima.
DD 2196, speed 160 knots, maintain till 4 DME.
160 knots till 4 DME, easy 2196. Flaps 2, speed check.
5 taxi, correction, welcome to Manchester, taxi right on Bravo, contact ground 121.850, bye bye.
Glide slope.
Right on Bravo, contact ground 121.85, thanks for your service, speed 875.
Bye.
Master Radar, hello, Eurowings 9342, flight level 80.
GenX 95,
definitely a busy approach.
260 degrees, cleared out approach 23 right.
260 degrees, approach 23 right,
Eurowings 9342, Manchester radar, good evening, vectoring for last approach, runway 23 right, information X-ray current to report your aircraft type.
Information X-ray, aircraft type, Airbus A320, ILS
8.5 mile final.
9342.
Eurowings 9342, fly heading 245, speed 220 knots.
Fly heading 245.
Hopefully the stream's now behaving itself again, guys.
Eurowings 9342.
Heading 21 Mike behind the landing, Ryanair Boeing 737 via Foxtrot 1, cross 23 right, hold it for Tango 1 behind.
Heading in traffic on the arrival cross to the rest of Foxtrot holding on and willing to win.
Hey, Elk Chocolate, good to see you.
Ryanair 1104, turn left heading 320 degrees base leg.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened about 10 minutes ago. Everything went wrong and then I had to try and fix that, so I was getting behind the aircraft, which is never a good place to be.
Ryanair 1104,
6 miles, gear down.
3,500 feet, speed 180 knots.
Spoilers armed, lights on.
3,500 feet, speed 180
Flaps 3.
Ryanair 1104.
Eurowings 9 at 342, descend flight level 70.
Flight level 70,
Flaps 3.
942.
Landing checklist, cabin secured, go around altitude 3,500 feet.
Running
That's
21
it.
Mike,
Eco
start your
memo.
crossing.
Landing no blue. And we're going to go manage the speed in about a mile.
Yeah, going to 1 mega, so that was an A320, but I'm crossing with...
Hey, Rico's flying, thanks for that, mate.
Heading 21 Mike, A firm, I cross now with no delay, traffic at 4 miles.
Hurry up and get across. Right, 4.3 miles. Let's slow down, manage the speed.
Runway 78 Lima, welcome to Manchester. Taxi right on Bravo, ground 121.850. Bye bye.
Right on Bravo, 121.850, Ryanair 78 Lima, bye bye.
GSX 95 Tango, speed 160 knots, maintain till 40 ME.
160 knots, until 40 ME.
Okay, here comes the fun bit. Little wind from the right. 1,000 feet.
Ryanair 110410, left heading 260 degrees, cleared out approach 23 right.
What about off? I have control.
Cleared ILS approach runway 23 right, Ryanair 1104.
Easy 2196, 23 right, cleared to land, wind 240 degrees, 10 knots.
Cleared land 23 right, easy 2196.
Running 21 Mike, continue your taxi please, hold at Tango 1.
Continuing on Tango 1, boarding
500.
Stable.
Eurowings 9342, just confirm you're heading 245.
Apologies, heading 245. Sorry, could you please repeat 345 heading here?
Eurowings 9342, fly now, heading 255.
2 whites, 2 reds look good.
Apologies. Eurowings 9342.
3 reds, 1 white. It's okay. Continue.
Runway 54 Delta with you, flight level 130.
Here's the hump.
Runway 54 Delta Hotel, Manchester radar, hello, vectoring for an approach 23 right, information X-ray current to report your aircraft type.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Roger.
Runway 54 Delta.
Landed before the hump. Damn thing. So spoilers deployed, reverse green. Decel.
Eurowings 9342, you have 24 track miles to touchdown, descend to altitude 5,000 feet to QNH 1005.
Manual brakes.
5,000 feet to QNH 1005, Eurowings 9342.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related...
Runway 1104, when established, speed 160 knots, maintain till 40 ME.
Map plays very bad.
Maintain till 40 ME, Ryanair 1104.
Running 21 Mike, fly Tango 123 left, clear for takeoff.
That was a typical Ryanair landing, that, mate.
You take all your personal belongings.
With you 3 left.
The seat and in the overhead lockers.
Easy 2196, welcome to Manchester, taxi right in Alpha, hold Alpha 4, contact ground 121.850, bye-bye.
Right Alpha, hold Alpha 4 over to ground, easy 2196, bye-bye.
Thanks. It's been our pleasure looking at
GSX 95 Tango 23 right, clear to land, wind 240 degrees, 10 knots.
Easyjet. Flight and destination information. Check out our official Facebook.
Eurowings 9342, descend to altitude 3,500 feet.
What was the landing rate then? I didn't see it.
93542.
I don't get to see those, only you guys are privy to that information. Unless it was 600, then aircraft's fine. And I'm sure it wasn't that bad.
Eurowings 9342, speed 180 knots, cleared LS approach, T3 right.
180 knots, cleared LS approach, 23 right, wings 9.
On that 54 Delta J, are you clear of the company aircraft?
Yes, I am, Ryder 54 Delta Juliet. My gate is just on the left here.
430. That's not a smooth landing, but it's not going to wreck anything.
You to stand 49er. Disregard the taxi stand 47. My
So
apologies.
you're going to need help if you're in the high 500, 600. Manchester ground, good evening, easy 2196 with you on Alpha.
2196 Manchester ground, get even to taxi stand 24 by Alpha Bravo Delta Echo November Charlie.
Stand 24 Alpha Bravo Delta Echo November Charlie, easy 2196. Oh my god, where's that?
Blue Max 60, ready for taxi.
Blue Max 60, thank you. Taxi, actually, can you make that right onto Hotel 1?
Yeah, can do. We'll do the right to Hotel 1, Blue Max 60.
Right, where are we going? Stand 24. Oh god, it's all the way round. Alright, what we're doing? Alpha. Alpha Bravo Delta. Okay. Taxiing's going to almost be as long as the stream. Nick says, where's he putting you? In the multi-story. Yeah, Terminal 2 long stay parking. Lena, thank you mate for the bit. Hope you're well.
Hold on, go on.
Sarah, 2411, good night mate.
Blue Mike 60, you can contact Manchester radar now, 118.575, bye-bye.
I've actually said good time for a power cut, no need to taxi in then. Single engine taxi. Might get that in today, it's going to be long enough.
Video holding point, go
Check 95 Tango, Manchester Grand. Good evening to taxi stand 109. Well actually that's a long taxi route, no need for that. Taxi stand 204 via Bravo Delta Echo and November Charlie.
Right, we're now on Delta with the new control tower. I say new, newish. Kevin, what's a typical real life landing? Yeah, so to be honest, a lot of people focus far too much on the touchdown rate. Centerline, touchdown zone.
I'm Blue Mike 60.
Far more important.
The radar on 118.575. Bye bye.
You'll get a load 15 report printed out if your touchdown is above, you know, about 600 feet per minute, which thankfully we're nowhere near that.
And if you 2196 looks like aircraft is loaded up on stand 24, you can taxi stand 25 via Delta and Lima.
Stand 25 via Delta now, and then Lima for Easy 2196. Funnily enough, I was just about to get GSX in. Stand 25. Which should be over here, I think. And oh wow, Paul Kemp, that is amazing. Thank you so much for your £10 super chat. Your first super chat as well, Paul, onto the channel. So that is awesome. Says, well, never made it to the alternate Newcastle, but there's a pint from Newcastle as promised. Thanks for the streams and putting up with the questions, Paul. You're more than welcome, mate. Never be afraid to ask questions. We all learnt at some point, so that is awesome. Thank you, Paul. Very, very generous of you. Do appreciate that so much. Right, shutting down engine 2. Don't need those on. Stand 25 is just here now. We've got a much shorter taxi. Nick, was that someone asking for a microphone check? A radio check? That wasn't, was it? That'd be amazing if it was. I don't think I parked on stand 25 before. It's very yellow, isn't it? Very yellow.
Flight ground, this is Ryanair 1104 with you on Alpha.
Ryanair 1104 Manchester Grand, good evening. It's a taxi stand 51 by Alpha Bravo Kilo
bit further,
Juliet
bit
and
further.
Golf.
Taxi stand 51 via Alpha Bravo Kilo
I think.
Juliet and Golf.
Oh, a bit
Ryanair
further.
1104.
We're 40 centimetres short. Come on. There we go. Woohoo! Parking brake set. And Mark has gifted an Easyjet invalid channel emoji as well. Mark, thank you so much. I love the minion emoji, by the way, Mark, on your icon. Sam Forrester gifted the channel membership there by Mark. Thank you, mate. Really do appreciate that. Both Paul Kem and Mark coming in there at the end of the stream, supporting the channel. Guys, thank you so much. Right, should we check out the landing replay? Because we all want to see a bad landing, don't we? It wasn't bad. It was just a bit harder than normal. So before we do that, we'll just disconnect off VATSIM. There we go. And Harry is the controller at Manchester Ground. We've just disconnected from VATSIM, mate, but thank you for being on to bring us in. That is awesome. Thank you so much. And yeah, I just want to get parking brakes off. I've only got one engine running, but that's okay. Let me bring up the replay, and we'll have a look. Should we have a look from the passenger view to begin with, because it always looks better from a passenger perspective. Really good fun landing coming into Manchester this evening. There we go. Let's check that out. And yeah, I enjoyed that tonight. Always good fun. So, oh, it's time to go upstairs and steal the kids' chocolate. Glad you enjoyed the stream, Nick. This sorry, Neil, not Nick. I'm sure Nick enjoyed it too. And never thought I'd say this live on stream. Naked Grandpa, thank you for thank you for following. Well, then it says you love watching the Easyjet checking passengers getting annoyed on YouTube. Is that the, or what do you call it? That's the documentary series, isn't it, that they did a few years back now? I forget what that was called. Was it Airline? And Easyjet inside the cockpit, they did that as well, didn't they? Pack Andrew, good night, mate. Thank you so much. If you are on your way out, guys, please don't forget to hit the like button as you go. Does make a big difference to the channel. It really does. So thank you again for that. I'll check the see how bad the landing was from a passenger perspective. It's nowhere near as bad as you think. They may have felt it in the back. Recognise that motorway. Been on that motorway so many times. Oh, do you know what, Dark Fury? That's quite amusing that you singing away "Come Fly With Me." I was watching last night a film which I think is great. Have you all seen the film Catch Me If You Can, with Tom Hanks and Leonardo DiCaprio in it? Brilliant film. Great music too. But yeah, "Come Fly With Me" was obviously in that as well. Backus173 says he wouldn't feel back, he's just another 497 at Luton. That's not even a load 15 report either, Backus. You'll be fine at that. No one's going to yell at you there. Right, airport pub just passed. See, that's what happens when I land on that side of the hump. That'll teach me. Go for the slightly longer landing. I love it. The fact, though, do you know what? I'm quite happy to say this. The fact that we now have simulators and airports where macro simulations in here can actually have the hump in it. Because everywhere in Microsoft Flight Simulator for years and years and years in the past, every runway has been perfectly flat. And that is obviously not the case. Oh mate, you sit on the left hand side of the aircraft, the landing's much softer. You all want to see it from outside, don't you? Go on then. See if it looked bad. Let's see if it looked bad. Hang on. I like to see it. Nah, I don't mind. Where's all my lights? Why aren't they on? God, that's a bright light. Ah, look, nowhere near as bad on the on there, did it? Oh, look at that though. Centre line and touchdown zone. You're not going to get much better than that. Now, if you can perfect all three, there you can see the hump. There it is. So if you land just after it levels out, it's almost like the ground comes up to meet you, much more gentler. There you are. Well guys, that's it. That's me done for the evening. I hope you have all enjoyed the stream tonight. A huge thanks to those of you who have donated and contributed to the channel's upkeep as well tonight. I really do appreciate that. Dark Fury and Mark, and of course Paul Kemp as well. Thank you so much guys for your support. As always, our Easyjet SimPilot channel members really do appreciate everything you guys do. Not sure when the next stream will be, but as always, if you can get yourself onto our Discord server, if you're not already on our Discord server, then I always try and post in there when the next one will be coming up with as much notice as possible. Usually I'll let you know with as much notice as I've got as possible, which isn't always a lot, to be honest, but do what we can. So yeah, I'm going to leave you then with a final replay as we play this out. A huge thanks everyone for joining me tonight. Hope you have enjoyed yourself, and I look forward to seeing you all on the next stream, whenever that may be. Have a great rest of your evening, everyone, and I hope you've had a great Easter weekend as well. Good night, everyone. Bye bye.
$500. Retard.